Let me be live right now, man. I better be live right now. Oh my god, I've had a day, bro. Every technical difficulty. My PC's low-key. I was blaming YouTube. It might be my PC, y'all. I'm not a fan of it. Alright, hold up. Let me go live on Twitch, too. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope y'all loved today's video. Welcome, welcome. We're doing PvP today. It's been a mad minute, my boy. But you know what? I feel like y'all missed it. I don't know if I'm the only... The video the other day did really well. I'm very happy about it. You feel me, bro? So I don't know. Maybe some good things are happening. You know, like we're finding a balance. That's what I want, man. It was good, Neon. What's good, Zero? What's good, Vanitas? What's good, Anthony? How you doing, man? What's good, FPeta? What's good, Capical? What's good, Billy? What's good, Laz? What's good, my man's Dustin? What's good, Joe? What's good, Stefan? Late AF. It's a goddamn Friday. Don't worry. Honestly, the video today, I had to render it twice, dude. Which... It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's actually, like, really annoying. So, that's just what happened today. You feel me, bro? So, my apologies. You feel me? But I hope y'all have been loving the die equals delete stuff. We will be doing more very, very soon. But if you were here yesterday, we reached a pretty logical point. I will be uploading very, very soon. If you haven't been able to catch all the moments, should be a banger. You feel me, bro? And now we're here, my boy. What's good, Casey? What's good, Blue Gaze? What's good, Aurelius? Hey, I barely say hi to Twitch Noti Squad these days, but you know what? Y'all a force. Y'all a force to be reckoned with. Thank you, Anna Vajula, for the prime, homie. Thank you for the 34 months.
I hate everything.
What happened?
Just moved in.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That happens to me. Well, I guess not anymore, but I used to... The first day after the moving, oh my god. Yo, Anthony, thank you for the one bomb as well. You can't lose any today? Oh my god, okay. You know, that's, like, impossible. Thank you to JK, man, as well. Thank you to... Damn, this is a start. I hope. Listen, no promises on the saucy strats, but I actually feel like balance not having a death grip on the goddamn arena, that's a good thing. I'm hoping for a good win rate. Honestly, just good games in general, y'all. I love that. You feel me, bro? My man said, if it's a room issue, I'm about to flip. What happened? You moved in, you can't... I had an issue where I thought it was my room and it was my Ethernet cord. So, I'd be careful. Sometimes it's you, even though, like, you know, you just moved into a new spot. My dude, y'all remember that one time I moved in? I mean, it's been years now, but I moved into my dorm, like college and everything, and I could not play for a week. And the only thing that was wrong was, during the move, my PC, a bunch of stuff became, like, unplugged, and I thought I plugged in everything, but it was me. It wasn't even, like, I thought it was, then again, why was all of it rifled around with? That's my question, honestly, bro. I think they thought I think what happened was, it wasn't my check-in luggage, like my PC, because, you know, coast to coast, had to do that. I think the security thought I was doing something, like, that I wasn't. Like a bomb. Because I'm Indian. I don't know how to... My man said, are you PvPing? Bro, it's been a minute, bro. It's crazy. By the way, y'all need to acknowledge these streams before anybody talks about some goddamn, you know... I don't know, what is the word for it? Like that I quit or that I've lost the passion? No, I'm just switching it up. I'm just switching it up. That's all it is, my boy. It was good, Bree. How you doing? I got Noti about you restarting. What are you referring to? The balance game with Judge was wild. Bro, that was such a good upload. I hope we get more balance games. I feel like I'm finally okay queuing on a balance. Officially. You know, man. I'm just saying, my boy. Well, hope you're doing well, and your luck on the balance pet so far is nuts. Oh my god. You know what? I might actually train that pet today. Which is a weird little thing. A little extra. Because double pet experience. I don't know how long it's lasting, y'all. So, I'm gonna assume it's still a thing. And they're not going to turn it off, right? Or is it already gone? Is double pet XP done? Was it? Because I don't see it. But I actually don't know where to check. Is it done? It ends tomorrow. Wait, dead ass? It ends on a Saturday? That's so weird. What? So someone's going to clock in on a Saturday and turn it off? Really? Oh, I ate a stick of deodorant. Now I have an accent. That was a crazy joke. Where'd you look that up? Okay, regardless, we're going to do some pet training today. I do have a next free hatch elixir. So it might not be... So for the people that want playthrough content, I might actually do it today. It ends Sunday. I mixed my days up. Bro, can you just not talk if you don't know the answer? Like, you do this a lot. Because, like, I just made a plan around, but because you know, that being said, sometimes I do that too. Like, I'm confidently wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn, no, I'm just, like, what is this, bro? This man's always PvP or die equals delete tonight. Maybe a bit of both characters, if that makes sense. Zero, thank you for the 10 bomb. Thank you to Nurse Cap for the cheers as well. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Wait, did the TTS break? On the dono? I'm confusion. Well, you know what, Zero? All I gotta say is, oh, never mind.
All I got to say is I've been.
It did not break. Well, it is broken, but that's the normal broken.
And now it's my fave thing.
Oh, you don't miss a single PvE stream?
You need to get a unicorn pet.
Okay, unicorn or energizing battery is my question, right? Like, is that not like a valid like right? I don't know, man. Guys, I don't even know if my stats are right. Let's just go. I'm already in a goddamn game. I'm on my balance. It's just been so long, dude. It's a death. This can't be that bad, right? Is this in the favor of the death now? I can't Scion, which I think is a big deal. But I don't know, do the weakness thing, like me being able to swap weaknesses. It's been a minute, so I actually don't know. Let's see what happens. You do have to be careful about, they could trap aura, right? And if you do this, they could also go for a poison. But I guess you have brace. I'm okay with this so far. Yeah, do I not just go for a trap aura right away? Should I brace first? I mean, no. Because if they poison, I should brace over it. Because poison turns an aura into an aura. So I'm keeping it simple so far. I'm just doing what the game gave me. I don't even know if that was smart. I'm just getting the pips for this. Old reliable out here. I like Dark Pact and all that. I don't know if it's going to be useful, you know, but we'll see. I think now you have to brace. I don't know. Is that not my best move? If they have a lot of auras, though, what do I do? I guess I'd have to bubble at the end of all of it, right? If I just don't pull anything. That's not hard. I think we're okay. Guys, did y'all see the video today, by the way? I know it was late. Oh. Should I combine these? It's a little weird to combine them. But I would need a harmful aura on both of us to use it regularly, so I think you kind of have to combine it. That's all they did. Interesting. Okay. Wait, I'm like down to combine it. And maybe Dark Pact. Should I just Dark Pact real quick? I need to get rid of the weakness at a good time. Why not right now? I could Wand Hit. But I feel like a Wand Hit, you can do it whenever, right? Like, they can counter your blades. So why not? Let's Dark Pact a little bit real quick. You know, man? Maybe get a balance pip for a lore spell. So I'm going to combine those. Do that. Seems like a pretty good idea. You know? Got some fusion going on. I'm watching one fight. I'm going to bed. Can y'all stop with that? I don't care that you're going to bed. Like, I'm sorry. This has been happening. I need my boundaries, damn it. This little time zone discourse. I hate it. I hate it so much. It seems unreasonable to say I hate it, but I do. I do hate it. Okay. So they didn't do anything right there. I almost feel like you could bubble away their brace. Yeah, dude, you have to. Bubble away their brace. And then you have a really, really good hit, right? As long as they're not able to remove my blades, which means, to me, that's like an 8 pip, at least 7 pip type of thing, that we're good. As long as they cannot do that. It's also a really good pull. I don't think you need another one of those. Okay. As good as that is, I'd rather bubble first, so we'll see. What is that? Hit and bubble? Really? Do I care about that, y'all? I don't know if I care about that. Sauce hates his viewers convert. No, wait, it's not like that. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help what I am, man. I gotta outtrade that and the other move that they've done. Because I'm very low right now. I guess that's a good little filler move. If they re-brace, I think just take the samurai right away. Or should I take the scales right away? I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of like this a lot, dude. It's like weirdly good. You have to Dark Surge very soon after. Okay, interesting. Hold up. They did not re-brace. In my opinion, that's a very, very big deal. So I don't really have a good death hit. I think Gaze would have been the best move. I don't have it. Should you bubble? I think you should take the hit that you have right now. and then bubble. Because they still have a weakness, right? I gotta do damage similar to what they did to me, and they've already done, like, what, 2k? I am not doing 2k with this. There's literally no way, dude. Honestly. Your Daigo's Elite Series is fire. I'm glad there's so much love for this. Bro, yesterday? Oh, I needed a break after yesterday, bro. Bro, my heart, like, like, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, there'll be plenty of that incoming. Some long streams, maybe as soon as this weekend. I don't know. Because I feel I've been a little... Oh, I got the gaze, dude. I gotta do it, right? I mean, you could bubble first and then see what happens. Yeah, you could bubble first. Because gaze is always an option, right? Damn, I really wish I'd gazed into something, but I don't know, whatever. Yeah, gaze uses a death bubble. It's a very OP thing. So if they bubble, it's literally, I don't even care, right? Oh, that is luck. There's a lot of luck right now. Getting bubbles like this, bro. I think this is going to be a hidden bubble, if I have to guess. And I'm going to bubble again. Now, here's why this is so important. Because pretty much no matter what, I wasn't going to weakness and shield, so I couldn't samurai earlier. But now I feel like I can. Ideally, we could gaze and dark surge if we rack up the shads. And that should just be a good enough move for us to be happy. I want a weakness swap in my hand, though. It's going to be a little important, bro. A little too important. I'm immune to myth with 200 flat. What is he yapping about? What is he yapping about, bro? All right, let's see. I don't need two of those. That's a dot swap, which I don't think they're going to dot like that. Dude, if I were them, I'd be astonished at the pulls already. Because I'd be like, what the hell's happening? Guys, do I samurai now? I think samurai is good because I have a balance bubble. So all of the... Unlike my, like, scales, all of this is affected, right? And now we're getting to the point where I could Dark Surge before I gaze, right? I think this puts us up. Because it's only, what, a 15 weakness? Because balance is special? I don't know. Every other school gets a 35. Balance just gets a universal and weaker. Like, that's just crazy, dude. I mean, yeah, with bubble, you should just be able to hit, right? That's a blade swap, not the worst thing. I do like weakness swaps more. Now, what is that? Is that... Okay, so I do want to gaze. Still. But I'd rather do it when there's no, whatchamacallit, brace, right? There is still a brace this turn, right? So maybe Dark Surge... Could I Dark Surge into it? What do you feel about the Dark Surge nerf? I mean, look at the way we're using it right now already. I feel like that tells you everything. Right? Like we need something to change, bro. It's taken over the meta. I don't know. Today's video is a really good video, by the way. Especially if you want to know about, like, the implications. It's like a big deal. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Is that a Dark Surge? It's a brace. Okay. So what are we doing? We probably want to... can I be honest? I don't think I have a good move here. I could do that. But I'd rather wait. Weakness is good. Weakness is really good. I think Want It wasn't needed. I'm just defaulting on weaknesses. They're clearly running fire, so shields are worse because fire is good against shields. Gotta be careful with that in general. I like the scales, but it's not really anything. It's kind of garbage. See what they do. A weakness. Okay. So, I mean, am I gazing anyways? Or should I Want It? I could do that. Because at least I'm getting some utility for this. It's a little weird, but... I just don't want to do a weakness and brace together. They're going to keep a brace up the whole time, though, right? I don't know. Is that a dumb move? I'm just doing a brace. I'm doing a hit and aura. If it hits death, I'm real happy, but that's just luck. Yeah, I didn't think that would happen. That's fine. That's not going to happen. That's like a 1 out of whatever chance, but it's random. But I'm hoping that does, like, what? Ooh. I don't even want to say what I was hoping for because I knew that would be ass. And they could just get rid of it so quick, dude. I guess you have that. It boosts death damage, but honestly, maybe not a big deal. Yeah, I think if that's a trap aura, you have to get rid of it. And if they mash, at least you could, like, swap it over and run out their aura again, you know? If they aura again, I don't even know what the move would be. Because I feel like you need to use your pips no matter what, right? I could just gaze. With the intention of gazing. Like, we have so many cards right now that we just spam. It depends on if they have more auras. They don't. Unless, is that a monster mash? Okay, that's kind of what I wanted them to do. I'm gonna Scarab. Wait, what do I have in my hand right now? Low-key, I don't have a weakness swap. Do I? Do I have a weakness swap? If I have a weakness swap, that's the move. I know I got rid of the blade swap, right? Well, hold up. I need to look at it again. Because a weakness swap right here is ridiculous. No, I have a blade swap. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I guess just one hit. No, I was dumb. I needed a weakness swap right there. Because that would have just swapped over the thing. Oh, whatever. That was unfortunate. 1,400 soon. Can we hit it today? 25 subs to go, y'all. If y'all haven't done it yet. Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime subs. Appreciate it, my mans. Yeah, that was a kind of not a good turn. Yeah, they're hell bent on bracing. Okay. I guess we gotta gaze anyways. They're sitting on shads at least. They're at full pips, right? Gotta do it. They're about 800 ahead. So I think just get the bubble back and then we'll figure it out, right? They should be able to win bubble kind of easily. The fact that we held on to it, kind of, I think that one misplay is still pretty bad though, dude. I should have swapped the weakness over. I would have used my pit. I would have run out their brace and debuffed them. Like, they probably would have re-braced anyways, but I don't know, man. We're doing the balancing strat. It's the same setup. But against death, it's hard to heal. Because death is, like, very good when you heal. They'll literally just win, you know, dude? So, yeah, it is. You got to be a little careful with that. Every win is a sub. Oh, risky with the damn, okay. Hey, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro. Should I think brace is kind of weird, for sure. Is there any way that I could go for something that's, like, good with my pips? Is the question. I think brace is literally your best move. You don't have this for a little bit. You can do that. They do have a bubbled hit, so actually, yeah, that's not bad. I would have braced, but if they trap aura, then what, right? What would I even do? So I think that is smart. Then ideally get bubble back. They haven't hit in a little bit. I should be about 1,000 ahead. And gaze is like such an easy move. It's not hard to find it, right? Okay. I'm really wondering if I have a swap incoming or not. What is that? Okay. Should I just shield or something? I have no idea if shielding is the way to go about it. That is good that I have that, because now I'm a little bit like, you know, that's like, it's a weakness school that we're going against. I think that's bad because it will skeletal and you'll die. I think you have to do this. You don't really have a choice in the matter whether you shield or not. Because they have a bubbled hit staring you down, right? Okay. Not a bad pull. Maybe now you brace. If you can keep the shield, you should. But they're not going to let you. What is that, a Pyro Dragon? It's the best move. Yeah, this is when I would be... This is when I'm scared, if I'm being honest. I need to debuff again. So they just hit through my shield and got a blade. This is why I've been defaulting on weaknesses more. Now they have a double buffed hit. I would much rather not take the double buffed hit, right? But that being said, the only way to really win this trade is to shield into a gaze because their brace is still on them. So I'd have to do what? Get rid of that. Got it again. I get rid of that maybe. Am I down to... I'm down to weakness. I'm down to weakness. If it was a ghoul blade, no, but it's not that good, right? Maybe. Was that... I mean, it's just a debuff. You have to do it. Yeah. Now, what are they going to do? If I were them, I'd Grim. Yup. And then I'm going to Scarab. Ideally, that puts us up. You know, dude? Colossal, can you just shut your ass up, bro? I'm actually really still pissed off about the previous time you... Like, why are you not timed out? Already. Who's attacking viewers left and right? You need to stop, bro. My man's... I'm trying to concentrate. I'm already focused too much on weirdos, bro. Alright, let's do... I think that's the only good move, right? But, dude, no. We need to bring this game back now. That one Pyro Dragon, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like this isn't actually that good. That is a high value move though, right? We got rid of a weakness and we swapped one over to them. Not bad. I was a little scared to... I think shield was better actually than what I did. Yeah, dude, they have a brace on forever. It's actually going to be very, very hard to win. We have to gaze here. We don't have a choice, right? Yeah, I don't think this matchup is in the favor of the balance anymore. Because I'm too scared to... They have complete superior... Like, if I trap war and they poison, I can't chameleon with their bubble. Like you used to be able to. So if they just keep a brace on, like Brain Dead, they win. Wow. Yeah, if I were to make a tier list, I'd put death above balance. Crazy, bro. I think balance is good against everything else, though, but... Am I wrong? Risky, what the hell? Thank you for the 5 gift. Hey, start the stream off, lady, my boy. Risky, I'm not sure I'm getting a sub for the win, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, what, 2,000 behind? Or something crazy? Yo, thank you, Risky. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. I feel like all they have to do... I mean, I could keep a brace up pretty easily. Yeah, that was like, that's all they have to do. I mean, maybe steal a pip right now. Right? Would that do anything other than... I mean, there's a chance that we get a bubble. I think you have to do... You can actually brace after hitting. Honestly, dude, I think you gotta just get some damage out. If I were to brace, I would need all of them to be used, right? Because I have so many. So I have to do that. That's not doing as much as I would like it to, but it's kind of broken, so maybe. You know, man? I don't know. I probably didn't spam this enough, huh? That's the other thing. It's only my second one, I think. Maybe the third, but I don't even... I think I discarded one, so I feel like I've only seen 3. Is that enough to put us back in, though? Oh, it's literally an even game. Crazy. But now they're going to Dark Surge, yeah. So the only way for me to stay in is to brace, I think. I don't even know if Steel Pip is going to be a thing. We got to keep it, though. It's a little too good not to have. I think, yeah, now they can Monster Mash is the issue. But maybe you do this. I don't know, man. Help get a hype train going so I can gift 100 at a discount. Wait, Risky, I found out that I have the ability to turn that on. Which I didn't know was a thing, bro. But I do. So, you say the word, bro. You say, I might do it like on a weekend or something, you know? Let me do that. I might like, I have 7 discount things that I could do for an hour. So if a bunch of y'all want to like go crazy, just say the word, bro. I can do it, y'all. I can do it. I think you need gaze really bad. It is a weekend. Well, I'm at weekend as in tomorrow, but yeah, we're gonna have to brace again. See, they're doing this because they can Monster Mash at the end of it, you know? I think you have to get rid of that. You have to do this. They're gonna Monster Mash. So do I pull for another Scarab, or is that even worth it? How do I win this, chat? I don't think you need most of this. Yeah, none of this is that good. Monster Mash is a very good move. It's like a pivotal move. They should have it. They held on to it for a while. They don't have it, okay? There's still hope. They hit into a weakness and a brace, and I keep the brace. That was a very important round, y'all. Yeah, we could still win, but Pyre Dragon's scary, obviously. Death can compete with balance, 100%. 100%. The one thing you still have going in your favor is that weakness is garbage. But, I mean, they're just doing it for damage at this point. I think you have to get rid of, like, literally all of this. You need to gaze that bad. I need to gaze. That's the only way to win this. I gotta get rid of their bubble on a turn where I'm doing damage. Before I'm straight up cooked. Like, their bubble will make it so I'm straight up cooked very, very soon. That should do more than a headless, right? Yeah, like double. So now we're slightly ahead, but they have the offense. Nice, nice. I needed that. I needed that. Okay. I think no matter what, you still have to gaze. If I trap aura and they went for a poison, yes, I could do that, but I don't know, actually. Like, I could brace over it, but then they would have so many pips. I think you just have to do this. Maybe trap aura when you can kill out of it. That should do, like, another little bit, right? I think discarding for this was the... I needed to, bro. Damn, should I have kept the Nova? That was such a good hit that I discarded. with balance bubble out. They're gonna hit and bubble now. That's a bad block for us, dude. Now the issue is I can't just do a big ass hit. What big ass hit do I have? You know? That's actually not doing as much as I wanted it to do. James, if you spam the chat the whole night, it will be a permanent ban, so I'll never read a comment. I'll choose very wisely. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate you understanding. I'm trying to see what I could do right now. Are you winning or losing? I mean, I have 3k health versus theirs, which is less, but I think that's too risky because of poison. Hit and bubble, right? Yeah. So now what do? I have to hit twice. I could maybe steal a pet, but I'm giving them a hit in that situation. I don't know if that's worth giving them a hit. I don't know, actually. If there was ever a chance to steal a pip, it is now. I think if I shield, it's over because they'll Pyre Dragon. So weakness is really my only option, if you think about it. I might even have to do that. Guys, I think stealing a death pip is the best bet. Right? Like, I have to do it. I only said it twice. Way more than 2 times. It's been... That is a blatant lie, my boy. That's why I called you out. So, let's not... Hey, do not lie like that. That's crazy. Guys, I need that. I do need that in order to win this. That being said, I don't know what's happening. I should really be digging for a Scarab again, because what if they double weakness again, right? Is that not, like, a very important move? What are they doing? Shrike. What do I do about that? They can definitely kill now. Oh, yeah. It's just like some cheesy-ass Shrike at the end. No, I'm dead. Doom only kills me. That's actually a really sad way to go. What do I do now? I have to do this. Because I think if I wasn't dead last turn, I'm not dead this turn. But now I'm just screwed. Because I can't kill them by the time they can kill me because they just randomly striked. That would have been good to have, but... Yeah, we'll see. I didn't even get my death. I wanted to do this maybe, but... I guess that's not happening. What is that? Yeah. So am I just dead? What makes it cheesy? Because it's like end... I mean... I feel like it's pretty obvious, but it's fine. I don't know. Like, I feel like the game is just like, look at this. It's a third of my health. They don't even take Lash, right? They have 200 damage, and they just, like, immediately the game is theirs off of 1 strike. Which is kind of nuts. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but that's, like, the game was even. They strike once. GG. Yeah, dude, I think death is way better than balance right now. That was the first death I've gotten in a while. They did not have to play that. They sat on Shads and gave me bubble for longer. But Pyre Dragon and just striking at the end and doing 3k damage, wraps. You gotta cheese the cheese. You can't do it anymore. I can't strike Judge. I can't do anything anymore. Strike was their only play? Hell no. There was all kinds of Pyre Dragoning, shield into a ghoul situation if they use the right shields. Absolutely not. There was a lot of... They were winning the whole time. I don't know if that wasn't obvious or not. Weakness would have saved you. Yeah, but then they would have just hit out of it. The second they Pyre Dragoned, I lost that game. Crazy, bro. I mean, it was a close game. It's just, you know, Shrike is going to be gone soon, so, you know. Bro, so much of that game is just going to be gone. Dark Surge, Shrike, Shadow Enhance, all of them are going to be different. I don't think they would ever win playing like that normally. Striking in the end is a way to go. I agree. However... Surely y'all agree that doing a third of my damage when the entire game was even off of 1 move that I can't replicate is probably a little cheesy. If that's not to your liking, that opinion, that is okay. But there's no requirement for 8 of y'all to glaze my opponent like that. I don't know why I'm so attached to this game. Hey, it's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. It can be fun. Overlay, I got it, y'all. Don't worry, man. I got it. Yeah, that was an unfortunate loss, bro. All good, though. I think, you know. It is like, I think there's a reason you don't see balances in queue anymore. It's good to see the balance metas better. Yeah, but I just wish that more, I don't know, what made me quit for like a week or so was the fact that balance had like a death grip. And now I feel like the next school is just death, right? So now everyone's going to be on their death. And there's not really anything you can do about that, especially if they run the Fire Mastery stuff. So I don't know. Isn't it just like, it's just going from one school to another, right? Death is busted. Yeah, the poison, dude. I don't know. That actually really affected that matchup. I would have also liked to be able to chameleon with more damage under their bubble, but that was also, you know. Shrike should take 10% of your health immediately. Give me a hype trade. Wait, risky. Wait, I'll do it tomorrow for sure, I'll do a discount period tomorrow. I don't know when, but I will. So if y'all want to go crazy with, because bro, we might be able to even further break the record. That ass. Could be crazy. I promise. I'll do it tomorrow. My man said I haven't used Strike in a very long time. I don't know, man. I need more Vlad content. Yo, it's been a day, man. It's been a day. Don't those only apply to unique subs? Is that what it is? I don't think that's what it is. Because I'm almost 1,000,000,000%. Well, I don't know. I'm basing it off of limited knowledge. Because I didn't even know this feature existed. So there you go, man. I'm learning something every day, man. Wait, so are there any balances at Q anymore? I'm like, I'm genuinely, I feel like we haven't seen any. Is this like, where would y'all put balance? I'm genuinely curious, because I actually like balance speed, man. I don't want to like stop doing it. I just feel like if I say that I'm on a balance and I get deaths the whole night, that is not gonna, but I'm sure there's a way to play against it. Just got to set a little bit harder, right, dude? I don't know, man. Should look at the view count, then use when we got a few in here. Wait, but this man wants to do it on a gifted. That might be very hard to get back again, bro. That's crazy. Do you have an ice whiz? Yeah, but even ice versus death is very even at best. It's not actually like, I don't know. It's not that like brain dead. Like, even though it is a counter school, because a lot of deaths run fire mastery and their fire identity will counter like a lot of what you would do, you know, dude. When was the last balance mirror? Well, I haven't done balance, and since I started, I haven't gotten one. So I don't know. It might actually be like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Here's the thing, chat. Even if the meta's like ass, which it kind of is a little stagnant, even if, right? It's not going to stay that way. They're going to completely upend Shad. So it should be like a fully different game. I don't know if that, I hope it's better. I'm excited for it being different. Because I don't know, dude. Everyone found the best weaving, and they just, like, it's been the, like, stagnant meta, right? Do you have a warlord yet? I've been getting warlords here and there. I hate PvP. Got me back. Oh, he got me back when he... Sauce got me back when he PvE'd. I'm glad. I hope there's plenty for everyone, man. Would you ever consider doing a tier list going school by school for every weave? I could. That's what, like, every combo? I feel like some of them, though, it would be a quick... like D tier, like balance dual school, that'd be a pretty quick D tier for all of them. So it wouldn't be that crazy, right? I feel like the same might be said about what else? Ice dual school. Like, I say there's a few exceptions. You think they'll add death weaving? I don't know. Like blade, like I've thought about that. Maybe. I have literally no clue, bro. What if they brought back the blade hit meta? I don't think that's coming back because it's too easy to set for it. Because you have a lot of ways to, you know, new meta equals new problems. Well, there's nothing. I just lost. That's not a problem. I'm chill with that, bro. There's plenty of games left today. I'm sure we'll try. I'm going to go on the balance again. I want to get better at the balance, y'all. I want to know if I'm right or wrong. I think balance is just fine. It just feels weird that it's not, like, free, you know? But that's fine. Oh, did I get a balance mirror? I did, huh? Right when I said, is this a balance? I'm gonna assume that it is. They have a nullity dragon pet? Yeah, it's a balance. Okay. So, what is the difference in this matchup? You don't want that. Probably want a balance pip, right? You don't want that either. Maybe an ice pip because I already have that weakness, right? So this matchup is gonna come down to what? Like steel pips? Good dark packs and stuff? I'd say that's like normally... I should get rid of that, bro. That's not good that I have that. We could trap or that. In fact, I think I will. Because there's no chameleon anymore, right? Maybe get a balance pip. Yeah. I think do that. Dude, imagine if they harmful or me, I could get pips with chameleon. Should I break? Oh, that's such a weird thing. I don't know what I should do. Okay, they immediately braced anyways. I don't think there was any getting around that. So what should I do? Should I get more ice pips to scale spam with? Discard the gaze? do that, maybe, you know? This matchup is also different. There is no Scioning anymore. So I don't know. The issue is, he's instant clicking, which makes me feel like he's not a real sergeant. And I haven't played this school in a very long time. Yeah, there's the first steel pit. Should I just take the scales? I don't know, it feels right. Sometimes you just gotta do it, my boy. You gotta do it out here, bro. What is that guy's stitch? I don't know. I mean, this gotta be good, right? If he were to do it to me, he has a weakness, so it's worse. Maybe if we make enough of those moves in a row, we're happy, right? I don't know. I need the Dark Surge instead of Gaze this turn, right? This game, right? Because Gaze is just gonna give him a balance bubble. Why would I want that? I mean, is that not what this... Am I tripping? And I can steal right back. I don't mind that. What is that? A Scales? That hoe's breaking his wrist right now, bro. Like, is he for real? Like, is he good? Already breaking his wrist. I mean, that didn't do as much. That's the good news. Yeah, now he could Scales, right? He probably will. I don't think I want that. I could shield, and that way we could trade another Scales, technically. Because if he's hitting into a more powerful shield, then I don't know. I might be better off. I actually don't know, chat. I couldn't tell y'all. Is he a Q sniper? I'm just saying I don't think it's a real sergeant. If you were 2 or 3 games into the... you wouldn't be doing this. It's just classic elo system being stupid. Right? Like, you can tell pretty easily. So I'm not going to be like, oh, he's not going to play optimal. He will. But honestly, optimal and a balance mirror is just this. So I don't even know if that's going to be a factor. You know what I'm saying? Should I steal a pip now? If I steal a pip, am I full pips? I'm not. No, that's perfect. Do that. You'll have a better move that way. Your Scales is better. It is, but I could also run out the brace. And then ideally just spam even harder, I guess. Spam so hard that he doesn't know what to do, my boy. That might be all we can do. Oh, he actually doesn't have a brace. Interesting. So, why don't I... Scales, for sure, right? Could I re-brace? Yes, but I'm at full pips, and he doesn't have a brace, so that's fine. So this is better than his Scales, and my Scales is also better than his Samurai. So that's good, right? I don't know. Chat, is that... Am I even making sense? Y'all's guys, hey, every time I take a break, y'all are as good as I am, man. At peeve anyways, you know? That takes stats and your opinion of it. I took stats, like what, in college? I took hella stats. That was because it was a graduation requirement. My opinion, it was easy. It was kind of easy. It was easy to the point where I was like, is this really, like, do I need this? Should I Samurai now? I want to say Samurai in a mirror actually does outtrade a Scales. Not like base damage, but if he does it into the shield, right? Because he's doing like 1500. Yeah. I wish, honestly, I wish I could just Scales again. But I don't have it. So I guess I'm going to go for a Samurai because he could go for it, you know? I could combine that, get rid of that, replace my balance pit, do that. But he's still ahead, bro. Wait, I'm losing. No crit. Yeah, that's not good. So that did slightly less, and I'm already... Did he start with more health? Is that what this is? He did. Like a good bit. But that might mean that he has less res. So I don't know. It might not be the worst thing, you know, dude? Should I just go for... I'll be really honest. I think you have to do... Well, no, you have to brace. You have to brace, just like him, right? He's hit an extra time. I think it's just the HP diffy. I think I've actually out-traded him so far. If you think about it, the amount of HP that he had over us is not as much as what he has right now. Okay. Life pit. Get rid of that. Brace again. Right? Then I can hit and brace. You know? Why not Chameleon? I just thought I'd get more pips. Honestly, there's no real reason. Like, if he's gonna aura again, right? And now maybe we could get the Chameleon out. I don't know. I don't really think there's a right or wrong answer here. Like, do that. So now, technically, if I Dark Surge, I'm actually ahead. But I gotta use... I think he's used more scales than me also, right? Am I wrong? He's used a couple, right? He's sweating so hard. Yeah, it's so funny to me because this is such a low skill. I don't care who wins this. It's such a low skill matchup. I don't know what this... It's fine, bro. I cannot be asked to sweat against a sergeant. It's just not needed, bro. If he wants to do that, he could be my guest. I just feel like it's unnecessary to break your wrist. All right, he didn't even have anything, so I'm actually keeping the brace. That's pretty good, right? And did I keep the scorpion? Because if so, I think that's not a bad idea. Right? And if he re-braces, then you could do something. I don't know. I did pull it, so yeah. Then you could do that. Just steal the shield while doing a little bit of damage. Not a bad idea, right? I don't know. The only way it's that serious is if he's watching the stream. Maybe. I don't know, dude. As I said, I don't think there's any reason to play like this against any mirror. I just don't see it. But he's gonna do it. It's an even game now. Even if they go for a whatchamacallit. Oh, is that what I think? Is that a hit and brace as well? Let's see. If it's a hit and trap aura, that's annoying, dude. I'll take the block. I feel like he also got one, right? And this is into a shield, so can't be that good. If it's a hit and brace, we both have a hit and brace. Out, you know? I think that is a brace, right? Yeah, so we both have it. Ideally, I want a trap aura that. Oh, I have it. Oh my god. I didn't even realize I had. Yeah. Get that out of my face, boy. That's what he should have done to me. Wait, that's huge. Okay. I didn't even realize I had that. Did I just pull that? Oh, but you know what, dude? You actually do have to, like... I have an open shot right now. What is that? Another hit and brace? Is that what's happening? I mean, we could try to go for another trap aura. Would you have two of these ready to go, huh, man? I mean, that's a little... I thought I got lucky. God damn. Okay. Yeah, he actually had... That is actually crazy. Maybe get an ice pet. You have to do that because you're about 1,400 behind, right? Another trap aura would have been so crazy, but that's fine. We're sitting on Shad, so we do have to, like, not do that, right? Okay, we're once again behind just by the amount that his HP lead was earlier. Which might be good or bad. I really could not tell y'all, man. What is that? Wanted? Okay. I'm gonna gladly go for a Dark Surge and a Balance Pip here. I will be stealing from him. I will be. Just not right now. You feel me, dude? How much is going first, second impact matches? They're in some really fast-paced mirrors that come down to just a few rounds. It does still matter every now and then. Guys, is that not still my best move? I might get rid of that, bro. We'll see. Okay. I need another brace, but in the meantime, I would also like to get rid of that, but if I trap aura while I have a brace, I'm still better off on the first hit. I think, yeah, do that and do this, right? I still have a brace. I think scales would have been good. Not really pulling it at the moment. Yeah, not great. So now he has a brace and I don't, which isn't actually that good. But yeah, I think you already have a samurai, so you might as well get another one, right? Yeah, this is kind of what I meant when I said it would come down to steel pips and dark pack. That is all this will ever be. I could steel pip more, but there's a chance that that dark pack made up for whatever I could do. Right. I mean, I don't know. I also didn't pip conserve right there, which is crazy. Actually nuts. Okay. Scales, unfortunately. And that puts him way up, right? No crit, though. You know? Maybe finish farming for his gear. Yeah, but it's just like the speed clicking, bro. It's just so annoying. Like, get over yourself, you know? Dude is literally... I'm just trying to... Like, it's a Friday night, bro. I feel like I'm gonna say it's so loud for the people. I think it's so unnecessary on a game that's literally targeted towards kids to sweat. I feel like sweats ruin every game. There's no reason for Wiz to be one. I think you have the weakness, right? They've just scaled more. Yeah. As I said, it would come down to that, right? Not much you could do about it. I mean, I got one. Really? Can I get a heal count or a blade counter? Could that be a thing? Because that would be cool. Not me sweating in a Valor game, but Valorant's a competitive game. I wouldn't say that about Valorant. Do I have nothing. Alright, I'm moving on to the next one. I'm just not getting anything. I'm not having fun. So it's like literally it's just plain he don't got it with blade counters. And that's fine. I literally did not have fun that game, so I'm not gonna stay in. There's just no point. I'm sorry, but a sergeant speed clicking just to scales over and over. Like, get me out of that faster, bro. Doesn't allow him to cycle, and I'm getting unlucky, so it's like whatever. What do you want me to do? I thought I'd have fun on the balance, but I just got what was very obviously just a very dumb elo situation. Just annoying. And I guess a death just striking and the entire game became invalid. That's kind of crazy, but you know, that's fine. Just packed randomly. He was just, I literally think he was just pulling scales and doing random moves, but that's all he needs to do. And I'm not going to stoop to that level, bro. I don't care if I win or lose. I'm not breaking my wrist at low rank on a balance. I'm not doing it, bro. What if Sauce has so much fun that he abandons the walkthrough? Oh, wait. I mean, I feel like y'all rooting for me not to have fun these streams. It's a weird vibe. Don't do that, please. But, you know, it would be nice if we had fun doing everything. That would be my ideal world, but I don't know. That game just felt silly. Am I the only one? I don't know. Like that, I literally feel like we could get better games simply by moving on. I got to do that more often, y'all. If I think the game's not worth staying in, I'm just moving, bro. I'm moving. Because I'm not playing for rank. I'm playing for the vids. 1377 subs. Oh, I appreciate it, man. No, I'm not unhappy about the streams. Just these two games are kind of, you know. I'm not enjoying it, you know. When are we having fun raiding? What are you talking? Risky with the goddamn 25 gifted? Risky! Wait, that's ridiculous! Wait, hold up! 1400! That hoe just said 1377. Risky? Thank you for breaking the record right there, my boy. Yo! This is, are we gonna hit, dude? This might be the permanent, I don't want this to be the permanent record. But this is an all-time record, bro. By so much, man. Wait, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yo, I appreciate it. Hey, can we get some, hey, if you got a sub from Risky, you better give that man some thank yous, my boy, honestly. Oh my God. Is there anyone left without a sub? So many. I mean, there's so many people on YouTube that probably, maybe they just clicked on the link once, they might get a sub at this point. That's how crazy it is, bro. Big ups, homie. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. Wild, bro. You're growing exponentially. Bro, I gotta scale up. This is the moment. There's only a few of these in everyone's lifetime. Honestly, I think the PvE content started the hype, you know, man? But I feel like there's so much, if y'all see this channel, like, go crazy with the content, especially, I'm waiting for Darkmoor teaser season. I may or may not have info on that, but let me not, so, I'm gonna just say sooner than later, this channel, ooh, oh my God, I gotta get on the shorts. That's what I gotta do right now, man. I gotta, like, that's gonna be important to me. Because I feel like that's like the missing link. If I could do that, the quality of the videos and streams are up there where I want them now. So, you know, that's like the one remaining missing link, my boy. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's like if you don't do shorts, you're kind of like throwing these days, which I don't really agree with that it should be like that. But, you know, hey, thank you so much. And the hype, hey, he started a goddamn hype train too, my boy. Thank you so much, Risky. Thank you. You're a god. Actual GOAT. GOAT status achieved, my boy. Hold up. Gotta make sure my stats are good on all my characters. 'Cause I'm not trying to play, you know, my stats are ass. Then, you know, it gets annoying. I'm not trying to do all that. You follow me, bro? It ain't like that. Alrighty. I feel like I don't have as many new strategies to try out today, chat. But that's fine. I'm on my ice. Level 4? How did that even happen? Oh my God. It's another balance at low rank. Or is this a display error? Oh, never mind. Let me never say anything about balances ever again. I mean, that's fine. It is a balance. I'm pretty sure, right? Okay. Well, I just went on a better school because I'm not trying to deal with this. Point blank, I did not want that again. Okay. Well, an ice pip is good. I guess that's all you got, right? I think brace would have been better, but all good. You have a lot of ways to deal with auras at the moment. Just buff it. I would have liked to have a brace in hand to do that, but... Should I keep that? It's not a bad idea. That's pretty good. Okay. Your goal in this map. Thank you, Risky, for another... My man's did a whole hype train by himself. Hey, if y'all have Amazon Prime, there has never been a better time to subscribe, my mans, because goddamn, you're gonna get all kinds of emotes, ad-free. Thank you so much. Hey, cheers. All of that helps. Thank you to Risky for the 50. Bro, he was not kidding. Should I do a harmful aura counter right away, y'all? He did do a trap aura, right? That's why I wanted a brace, but that's okay. We have other ways to get rid of it, right? Like, very quickly, actually. I do need that. I'm thinking do that quickums. Quickums. Because that, why am I letting him have a trap aura on me, right? He's gonna get an ice pit. I would rather I don't give him all. Risky with another 20. What is that? Is it 75 gifted? Wait, this is crazy. This man's crazy. Bro, what happened? Bree, thank you for the 100 cheers, too. Thank you. Wait, hose. Hose. This is outrageous. Oh, my God. Wait. What happened to the discount? Level 6? I've never seen someone do this. Why did man's not? I was going to do a discount. You know what? That just means tomorrow we'll have it even. I should have done it. I didn't know, man. I'm sorry. I was going to, like, announce it ahead of time. Oh, my God. Wait, no, but that's crazy, bro. Thank you. The hell? I'm going to hold on to this and this. Yeah, dude, right now, like, what's the balance supposed to do? Oh, my man's #1 on the boards, brother. This is crazy. Oh, is that why he did that? Okay. I could turn those right back into stuff, though, right? So it's not that hard. In fact, why don't I just want it? Keep it a little simple, right? And then maybe we could just go crazy. How much of a bonus do you have? I've never seen one person make... My all-time record is like a level 7, is it not? Risky, what the hell, bro? You know how nuts that is? I don't know how he did it. He did it like level... It tells you, huh? Level 8? I keep thinking it's 7. Nah, that's why. Hey, thank you, my boy. Thank you. I didn't expect the trap counter. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, Chad, I do have to get rid of the blades, though, right? Because he spams, I guess, just Wyvern. I'm waiting for a brace to trap or and thieving and all of that. And the Dark Surge, you just do that when you're ready to Winter Moon. Get me a discount. Man, I got you. Hopefully it's on gifteds and not just unique subs, because I was misled. But you know what? That's still fine. You know, man? That's still good, but that's not, like, in my opinion, you know, we can't game the system, you know, man? I want to game the system a little bit. Because if we, like, you know, do it in advance, you know, man. I don't know. Wait, dude, you're a god. Thank you. Hey, everyone who subbed this month, this is the greatest month ever. Everyone who gifted, you just life-changing, bro. Life-changing. Thank you, Risky. Oh, my God. I don't know how to set it up during a stream, Risky. So that's why I wish I'd known in advance. I would have done it. That's good. Should I do a trap aura right away, though, or what? I feel like that's not as good as... No, I think you do have to, because if he does do a trap aura on me, I have no way to deal with it, right? I'll do that. If he braces, I'll thieving. And then Dark Surge. I have a lot of these, bro. Yeah. Brace. Not a brace. How many of these is he gonna do, bro? Like, for real, for real? Like, really? Okay. I'll do that, I guess. Worst case scenario, I will just Winter Moon. I think that's fine. Winter Moon and then Dark Surge, right? I don't know, actually. What is that? Just a shield? Okay, we have a wand hit. Nice. Good stuff. I think that's like where you want to be. You know, man? I was looking away when I got gifted. Hey, y'all better be thanking the homie, bro. When's the Hollow Knight stream? Are we talking about the, what is it? What's it called? The new one. Risky with 102 cheers as well. Thank you, my boy. Thank you. That man's had cheers as well. Crazy. Actually, goated. Not just crazy, goated. Yeah, dude, look at this. He can't do anything about that aura like he used to be able to. Silk Song? Yeah, that. Why did I not? I'm a fake gamer. That should have been not hard. I was gonna play that because it was like popping off everywhere. Thank you, Risky, for another 100 and many cheers. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I don't have anything. I guess that's your best move, right? Okay. I should hit while the trap aura is out. Wow. Yeah, just use the trap aura and you're happy, right? I don't know. If you play the new one before playing the first one. Oh, what do you mean? I'll pay Asa to Q snipe you every night. That's already happened. You don't have to pay him. I don't know why you referenced him just now. You don't even have to pay him. That dude does not have to be paid to do that. You're aware, right? Damn, bro. He didn't even re-brace. That's crazy. I think this is your window to Dark Surge, though. Why are these hoes not? This is the first dude we've gone against that's not bracing. What is happening? Like, I could hit and bubble, but I don't even think that's gonna do anything, bro. What do I do? Yo, Risky, thank you again. What is the emote? Spit the truth emote. The hell is that? They made that up, my boy. Okay, now he's like being weird because why is he stacking all of this? He's stacking all of it, bro. I've never seen a single-handed level 6 hype trader in my life. What a god, bro. Hit and bubble, but then he just gazes, right? So what does that do for me? I mean, if he gazes, I get an open winter moon. I mean, what else could I do? Yeah, I could go for a thieving, but I just have to accept a gaze, I guess, right? I guess, bro. Is that a bad move? I'm not gonna discard the thievings. This matchup comes down to brace. But he's also not bracing for some reason. I like genuinely don't understand. Is he deck failing all of them? I mean, you could brace or trap or again. That's the other thing you could do. Let's see what he does. I mean, gaze is obvious. If he doesn't gaze, I question. I have a lot of really. Oh, that's a bad idea. Yes, my bubble helps him, but a buffed winter moon is always going to be better, right, dude? I think. Am I dumb, or is a winter moon not just better? I'll take one winter moon now. I'm honestly, should I do the other one? You know it's better than the brace? Why? I mean, to me, I think I can do around that, if not more. And I'm already ahead of, I'm ahead. Like, I don't think you can drop winter moons with buffs like this. That's why you normally brace. Like, he shielded a lot, to be fair, but... Bop! Yeah, that's, in my opinion, a little too crazy. The blade that he does have might make the diffy up a little bit, but I don't know, man. I'm patiently waiting for brace. Why scales ice in life? I think they just made it that way. For the funsies. Okay. Now we trap aura, right? Because you can't thieving into a winter moon right now. And then if he re-braces, then we go for it, bro. He did all of this to get the moon. Yeah, no, it is. Oh, I can also turn his blade into a shield. I like this as just a shield break. Nothing too crazy. Just a regular shield break, you know? Not the end of the world. And as long as he can't brace, I think a bubble trap ward, I mean, feels like a pretty standard game to me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Gaze. What am I watching, chat? That whole really, I mean, okay, so he deck failed. But I guess I would have done that against a shield, so damn straight I'm gonna do it against that, right? I guess now I don't have a shield break. Other than that. Honestly, would I just use a thieving? Oh, okay, never mind. I have a thieving. I thought he would shield. I think thieving now. Finally, we're using it, bro. Because I feel like this is like I was like unable to use this earlier. Wow. Bro setting up a Scion. What do you mean he's setting up a Scion? Oh, is he? What would he need for that? He needs 2 weaknesses and 2 dots. Balance Scion is different. It's not pit based, you know? But dude, I'm an anti-weakness school. If I pull the right thing, I'm not even worried about what he could do. I will get rid of every brace that he does, bro. I do not mind at all. Yeah, I think every round I'm just gonna hit. Okay, fair enough. Honestly, not the worst move. Should I just brace and then if he trap auras, I could hit in weakness, right? I could do that. I'm gonna keep the anti-blade. If he's trying to set up an Oni, that's worse, right? That's 2 blades and 2 weaknesses. So if I'm not gonna pull a weakness counter, might actually be good to have that. It looks like it's a bubble at the speed that he clicked it, right? No. Oh, never mind. We have a frostbite. That is what, guys, I know what he's doing. So he did that diffuse on us so he could have 2 blades and 2 weaknesses. He wants to Oni. But I have something that removes 4 of these. A lot of people are not ready for this. So I'm just going to do it right now. Right? Dude, I almost didn't keep it. Is that what people are doing? I mean, that removes everything. I was going to do that as a filler move. That's a really, really good move. And he already used a Scorpion, which is kind of the best way to deal with that. And even then, you're not dealing with all of it, right? I think Dark Surge is way more important. I guess we're just not going to Strike. We're already ahead. I think Thieving. I have too many Thievings not to get rid of it every time, right? But we can't Winter Moon out of it. Every move that he's doing, I'm just countering, dude. Every move. What is this? I don't think he can compete. This is not... He can't do anything, bro. I mean, all of these games have been kind of one-sided, chat. I can't lie. That is all I needed. With all these high pip moves, that is literally all I needed. And you know what? We will Thieving again. Maybe not right away, but we will, right? I think just out of a Dark Surge. Right? I think that is what we gotta do. Bro, he needs to get... How is he gonna get rid of these shields, though? Like, I'm very protected. You do not want to be, like, this protected right now. That's just messed up, you know, dude? That was a good move. He got rid of a Thieving shield and broke a Frostbite shield. Right? But that was kind of why I didn't Thieving again last turn. Because if I'd done it, then he would have swapped a shield and broken 2 shields, right? It's like, why would I want that? I literally, while I'm protected, don't mind doing this. And then I might even Ice Elemental and wait for the next brace. Because there's so many, dude. There's so many braces that are incoming, right? I could have Thievinged. That's the best move. So I could get rid of the weaknesses that he put on, break his shield, get towers. Right? And honestly, I don't want to have a fire dispel. I do have fire stuff, right? Finally. Should have done that a while. But that is a not good gaze, dude. That is not good. I have bubble, right? That Frostbite stopped him in his tracks, I feel like. I don't know. Dark Surge is gone. PP's gonna be terrible. Yeah, like right here, I don't think Ice would use it. I feel like Ice might actually drop, dude. I like Ice. I actually used to hate this school. I think it's actually, I don't know, sometimes when I'm just not, like, it's just a control school, right? Maybe I'll do a Steel Pip setup on this guy. Empowers. I mean, we used to empower a lot, right? I still have a shield. So I think, yeah, Bubble is better. When he re-braces, that's when you Thieving. Or you could just Evil Snowman. Or Ice Elemental. There's a lot of ways, right? I want to have a Sleet Storm and a Bubble out. That's what I need. Nice, okay. And we got more Winter Moons. Yeah, this should be pretty straightforward if I keep Bubble. Fire him, I'd be gazing. What is that? Wait, his brace wasn't even over yet, was it? I don't understand that move, but I'll do that. And then if he swaps again, we'll probably use either Evil Snowman or Ice Elemental, or honestly back-to-back both. Because it looks like he has Scorpion in, bro. Which I don't mind. I really don't mind. My goal is for him to not be defended while I have multiple double buffed Winter Moons out. That's all I want. And another shield break. Yeah, that's crazy. Scorpion. I was expecting a Scorpion. So here's what we're going to do, right? That was good because he's getting a shield and breaking a shield. But now I'm going to get more. I'm going to get an Evil Snowman. That's another double shield. So that was the issue with him being predictable. Because I knew it was incoming, my boy. The second I frostbited, my mind was like, how do I get more shields? How do I break the shields he'll get? So that was always going to happen, my boy. So that's another shield break. I mean, this is like a masterclass. God damn, bro. God damn. I don't know how this is happening. More shields. More shields, no auras the whole damn time, dude. Let's see. Another Scorpion. Okay, now we want it. So, the reason why I want it is good, because I'm still threatening Winter Moon. If he wants to shield again, then I could do other things, but you know. I think, yeah, that is what you do. And now there's no weakness gambit set up or anything like that, right? What is that, 4 Scorpions? Why does he love Scorpion? Now we'll use the Ice Elemental as a shield break, right? I could use that as a shield break as well, but I think a brace is incoming. You know, dude? Oh, no, dude. Kinda nuts. Kinda crazy. What is that, a gaze? Oh, yeah. No, that's not gonna work, my boy. I think this Winter Moon seals it. Bro, hard set for ice. It might not be for ice. It does look like ice hard counters, though, whatever he's doing. Because the blade weakness stuff doesn't work, and Winter Moon actually kind of competes with this already. And you have to consider the fact that they don't have Scion or Chameleon nonsense. So the really broken stuff that they could just, like, kind of bank on the RNG of, they can't do that either, right? You can do that, and you're still threatening another Winter Moon, which is so crazy. And the whole time we've been threatening Winter Moon, dude. So if I do that again, it's wraps, right? Another Wanted would be all I need. That's good. It's not bad. So now that he did that, technically the best move is to Dark Surge because you want a Thieving and have a lot of options out of it. If he bubbles, you hit and bubble, so I'll do that. Right? And then after that, it's all aggro. It's literally all aggro, bro. Dude, imagine taking 1,500 damage for that, though. That's what today's video basically is about. Is this a gaze? Why is he not gazing? I feel like that would have made it closer. Like, this will never compete. Like, I don't know if he realizes this. It's not gonna compete, bro. I mean, honestly, the better move here is just a Thieving. I should wait until he shields for me to even hit and bubble. Right? I mean, not that he did hit and bubble, but, you know, I think that's just smart. Let's just do that. If he had gazed, I think I would have still done this. So I guess he doesn't care about... Maybe he thinks that with Ice Bubble he wins, but that's not the way that it is anymore. You know? I mean, yeah, you should use the broken things that you do have on a balance. Yeah, dude, look at this. Balance is looking stinky, bro. I don't know, man. I'm like biased now. I feel like balance is kind of like... it ain't looking so good. Is this a gaze? How many of these does he have? My boy, do you have no shame? What is that, 5 Scorpions? Are we good? This is an outrage. Let me do that, I guess, as a shield break. This is, wait, I'm not, this is 5 Scorpions, right? That man's like the Scorpion aficionado, bro. Like, the hell is this? Bop. Is he trying to heal with those life pips? Oh my god, that's 100% what he's trying to do. That's not gonna work. He's just dead to this. As long as I don't let him have a shield up, I'm happy. What is that? Okay. That's fine. You should probably do that. Just keep the pressure. I probably should have just done it quick, honestly. If I wasn't gonna... That was like... Because he's just gonna draw another one. This dude is very set for ice. I guess not. No, I don't know actually. I don't know. It might be more for mirrors, right? Because scales. And Scorpion's really good in a mirror too. Because every samurai, if you do that, like you're kind of calm, right? Okay. Once again, I am threatening a kill with Winter Moon. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. That was a good move because he got rid of everything. But 5,000 damage? I don't know. And if we go for a Winter Moon, even if he's not dead, I should be able to brace and win, right? But I do believe he's dead. I think brace is definitely your next move, right? Wow. What a world. What a world, my boy. Yeah, I guess you know what, dude? Ice can actually compute with death, too. Might be the sneaky choice. That did not feel right. The Scorpions were crazy, but that didn't, something about, I don't know, man. Damn, bro. We were 0-1, guys. That was our first win of the season so far. Crazy, my boy. Bro has gifted and scams. Beta tuber, you need to stop calling me a scammer, bro. I'm tired of this. Y'all are here every day. Every day. You know what I am. So what are you doing? The ice claps balance? I guess, yeah. And it might be death too. So I mean, you know what the problem is? It loses so much harder to like life because of the healing. And fire just because it's like so high pure. So I don't know. It's still kind of a mixed bag, bro. That was bait. Yeah, you know how you say that I take rage bait a lot? You're not allowed to make that argument if you're one of the people that do it. Because that just means that you're the problem, not me. So what's going on? You know, am I missing something? Honestly, bro. My man said stand on it like me. Nah. Leave the rage baiting in the last year, bro. Are you the scammer on the phone from India? Wow. I can't believe it. I didn't think anyone would do that just now. You know, guys, it takes a lot of effort to go through the effort of making jokes like that, man. Wild, man. Can't believe it. Every single time I think someone's not going to take the low-hanging fruit, they take the lowest of the low, my boy. What's good with that? Oh, wait, did I not put the... I wanted to do life peeve. I can't do it now. I can't. If I do it, then it's not going to work. It's just not going to work, bro. Unfortunate, man. Should I... I'm trying to figure out what... I want to do a new strategy. And I made a couple of decks, but should I do it today? Like, should I do it now? Don't do life, too many lives in queue. You think so? Oh, you know what? That's a good idea, actually. To not walk into a... Even if I win, are we really winning when I have to do that? No, right? So, you know what? You're right, man. You're right. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. My man said you took a lot of my Monopoly money. I'm so sorry for calling it that. Well, I didn't call it that. I said... what did I say? Actual dollars? That dude donated in Canadian dollars. And I said... I was just shouting him out. I was like, and thank you also to this man for the actual dollars. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I said it like that. No, I didn't say actual dollars. What did I say? I said something stupid. L ungrateful. No, I didn't say. Honestly, I made myself look worse than I did. I didn't call it Monopoly money either. I forgot what. Hey, does anyone remember? You a rare YouTuber who reads my BS? Oh, wow. Tech, I can see why. I do know why. I can see, unfortunately for you, man. But it's okay. I like when you're here, man. I love when you're here, bro. So don't consider it a hassle. That's all I gotta say on that, you know, man. My man said that was a funny... Wait, I forgot what I said, though. It's been too long. Which means maybe y'all should chill, you know, man? You hate EST and Canadian dollars? Yes. Now we're learning. Yes. I'm timist, and I'm also like, what is it like when you're like racist but with nations? I'm probably that a little bit. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I feel like I kind of was like that for a while. Like, I believe that India was superior as an Indian immigrant, but I feel like that's just like, you know. But then I grew up and I know more. But, and I'm not saying that, you know, one is necessarily superior, but where would I rather live is a real question, and I know the answer to that. Yo, Nick, thank you for the gifted to Asters. Thank you, my boy. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for breaking my all-time sub record. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. Nationalist. I don't know. Are you serious? No, like when I was like a youngin', because I feel like my parents, like low-key blame my parents, bro. Like they used to teach me like that, like, you know, because they're from there. I was born there, bro. I mean, that's not that crazy. I just feel like when you're an immigrant, you grow to appreciate the sacrifices that are made, and then, you know, and that's what's happened. So now I love America, you know, man. I always believe India on top. Oh, always? Damn, no, I think America is the place to be, my boy. Because think about it. Could I have been a streamer in India? No. Like, hell no. Literally, almost certainly not. So, I feel like that itself, right? That itself should be more than enough reason. You aren't gonna move to India? I might do it. I'm not. You're not wrong. I'm really, really not. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think I've given up on that idea. I might visit though. I might visit. Butter chicken's so good. That's not even like really that Indian though. Oh, I heard myself. That was my Twitch. Damn, I haven't tabbed into my Twitch the whole time. I've been reading y'all's chats. I have a different tab. Don't worry. But that's been playing in the back. Y'all know why the video today was delayed, I think. I don't know yet, but I think I had my entire stream playing in the back while the video was rendering. And the computer I used to edit videos cannot handle that. So it was like frame dropping like crazy. I was like, damn, bro. Hey, thank you, Tig. Thank you for the 2-bomb. Oh, I said you were a great YouTuber. Thank you for reading my BS. Oh, thank you. I feel like if you're here every day, I gotta read. Like, big shout outs to Tick Revenge, Vanitas, and Cookie. Y'all are... Vanitas, I see you in the chat. I got beef. When this dude earlier was trolling and said that I'm Vanitas in the chat and I'm trolling, why didn't you say that it wasn't you? Because I directed my anger at you. But what else logical? So I feel bad now, but does everyone know when we were doing die equals delete and Dragonspire, this dude kept joining for no reason. Like, it was like not necessary or asked for and annoying, you know, man? But then this man's am I tripping? I'm always here. And then I timed him out too, I'm pretty sure. Somebody timed him out. It wasn't him, y'all. I don't think it was. I don't know. I honestly, maybe it's him on 2 accounts. That would be kind of devious. That'd be. I said it wasn't me, but you didn't see it. Oh, my bad. Oh, my pop. But yeah, you weren't. Now that I've seen both of those accounts comment, I know they're different people. It's kind of, you know, because Vanitas can be kind of weird, but I feel like he's not knowingly weird. I don't know how to explain it better. I don't know, man. I feel like he's just quirky. It's fine. I don't mind that. I'm quirky. Hopefully, y'all feel that way. Otherwise, why are you here? I don't know. Maybe there's others. Maybe it's because of my handsomeness. I don't know, man. I'm joking. I wish. Yeah, good weird. Yeah, you're a good weird, bro. You're good. You're good people. Good people. All right, bro. Hold up. Got a match. You know, feeling special. It's a fire wizard, okay? It's actually a very even matchup in my opinion, but a lot of weaknesses in. You have to be very, very careful about their like formula combo that they could do. Damn. Should I bubble right away? You need life pips for 12, right? I'll bubble. I don't mind bubbling. I don't know. If they fire bubble, I'm running fire on my death, like every single death, so might not be the worst. I need weakness up, dude. And Brace and Monster Mash are good, but it's a lot of pips. What is that? Want it? What, he's already doing this? This is kind of a bit, this is a kind of a crazy start, is it not? He didn't even buff it. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to ignore that, surely. If I Brace, he'll Trap Aura over it. There's no point. I think out of that and that. Hopefully get that later, because I'm gonna need 12 right a little better, a little quicker than this, right? I mean, bro, that was smart. First round glimpse. Well, this is an interesting game. See, this I'm here for. It's new. I don't know how this game goes. I haven't seen this 25 times, bro. Okay. Oh. Okay, I am gonna combine those now. That's also pretty good. Should I get a Death Pit? I think you have to get a Death Pit, Fuse, and Want It. Right? Death Pit, Fuse this, Want It. That way, you know, you're still clearing a lot of space right now. You feel me? Wait, am I dumb? Did it not do more? No, it did 500. Okay. So far, he's done essentially 2,500 damage. I've done basically a fifth of his glimpse with that wand. Really interesting. Not bad. Actually, not bad. I didn't really have brace like that, so you know. I don't know if I'm throwing. Yeah, that's why I didn't. Like, you're probably wondering, like, why didn't you go for a brace right away? Because he's going to have another one. Honestly, dude, I need to get poisoned. That's my best harmful aura counter. If I pull it, it's a different game. But at least we're gaining pips, right? Is that new? Oh, spell fusion? Yeah, the glowing green stuff is spell fusion. In case you're wondering. I need fire pips for that now. Might need to just do that, bro. I don't know yet. I never know how to play this matchup well. What does he do? If it's a bubble, I don't mind. That's what he did. That's so interesting. Well, I don't want... I'll weakness. I don't want him to do a big... Damn, chat. If he just goes for a dot, am I screwed? Like, how do I compete if I can't remove it? Like, headless might have been a good move just to compete. So maybe I messed up there, but I wanted to save my pips. Oh, yeah, you know what? I think I need to be headlessing, actually. What is that? Interesting. Okay, I'm headlessing. I think headless into the headless, maybe even. I need to double weakness him. I don't know if we're going to Dark Surge. If there's a window to do it, I'm going to regret not keeping it. Because I've already discarded one, if not more. We're trading with the glimpse at least, right? Because he had a brace for 2 ticks of it. No buffs. But a dot, because it's removal, it's already like a buffed hit. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that is what you gotta do, right? That, like, more than makes up for the blade. Maybe that'll do, like, I don't know, 2k? Yeah, that's good. I've done about as much damage as him now, which isn't bad. That's good. That's my harmful aura counter. Do I want that? It's actually not a bad move, though. That's all he did. Interesting. Okay. Well, he got rid of his blade, did he not? I think Trap Aura. Trap Aura because you can get more fire pips, and you can always Monster Mash after that weakness is gone, too. I am very close to getting rid of the bubble, bro. Because it doesn't look like he's using fire pips even to Heffy. And that is like, I would rather not hold on to it if I don't need to. That's good, though. So, I don't know. Maybe we're okay. I've only pulled one brace. Duffster, thank you for the 17 months, my boy. Thank you. Hey, if y'all are here right now, welcome to the Friday stream. Shout out to all my primers out here. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna Pyro Dragon that, but I gotta re-weakness, I think, in the meantime, right? So I have a buffed Pyro Dragon if I get another Fire Pit. It's a broken card. The literal broken card, dude. And then we'll have a triple buffed hit out of it. We could just go on the aggro from there. So I am gonna definitely do that. That is by far the best move. And then Pyro Dragon. There's no other way around it. I almost feel like a Grim is better to pull for the Shad. See, if he were to bubble here, this would just be so good. Is the thing. What is that? Huh? Oh, is he gonna Rain of Fire for real? I guess that works. Oh, damn. So he's gonna give up those heals for something? That was a heat on God moment. There's a lot of anti-heals I carry, bro. But do I care, honestly? I could just do that. Kind of do care. At least if I debuff. I hate that I have to do that, though. I had such a good Pyro Drag. Now, that was a better move, right, y'all? He can give up those heals for, like, a dot that I can't. I also do not have Toilet ready. Maybe if I had that going for me, maybe. I don't know. That was a good. He played that specific move. He played it very well, actually. But maybe I have a good Dark Surge now. I don't know. Depends on if he can get rid of those weaknesses. I don't need 2 of those. But if you Dark Surge, you're gonna be at full pips. It's gonna be a lot easier to do combos. But dude, he's like getting cooked alive right now. Like he's actually like, that was actually a good headless, I think. It wasn't the obvious move. Where'd you get that spell? Which spell? Headless? Pirate Dragon? Let's see. What is that? Another heal. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the Trap Aura and the Bubble and Dark Surge, guys. I should have a quad remove. Or I guess at least a triple remove. He's healing to stay in the game, I think. Not even to use them for something, which is really weird. Think do that. Get a Fire Pit. Think you can get rid of that as well. I mean, this should really clear the hand, right? Headless? It's like a seasonal thing. So every Halloween, you could farm it. It's actually coming up. So honestly, in the October update, oh, I got my heal counter. I can get rid of 3 heals. Oh, that's huge. That's huge, bro. Oh, I know he's salty. I can get rid of 3 heals with that. And it's like an aura too. So if he buffs, it's really bad. What is he doing? Shielding? Guys, here's the deal. You might be wondering, why would I hit into a shield, right? But one of those berries is only there for 1 more turn. And this is a triple remove. So I'd rather do this now than Pirate Dragon into it. Even though technically the damage is better. I just think the value of that is just too good, right? Oh my god. That is lit, dude. Why is he very spamming, buddy? What happened to Death spam and rate? They nerfed drains a little bit. So that part of the meta's gone. Death just has other things that are going for it, honestly. Okay, this is good. We got Bubble. We got a nice aura out. I love what we just did, right? That's why I don't heal like that. That was crazy. All right. Oh, wow. This is crazy, actually. So if he does that again, we could do it again. I don't know what the move is, y'all. I kind of need him to Furnace to have a good move. Okay. Because the good move here is just a Trap Aura. Right? Headless is already on him, so I don't need to do another one, right? So I think do that. Honestly, Anubis would have been so good. Because I could have gotten rid of the heal and gotten rid of his Furnace, but I need pips. This isn't a bad idea. I could just go on the aggro soon. Very soon. He's like very close to dead to a buffed 10 pip hit. So that might be what we do. Like if he goes for a weakness dot, I might just ignore it. What is that? He went for a dot anyways. Crazy. Okay. I gotta do a big hit here, y'all. So normally you sacrifice heals for this. He didn't go that route for some reason. So what do I do? I don't think you need the Anubis anymore. Can I buy Headless? That's one of the few things you can't pay to win. But honestly, it's very quick to learn. It's seasonal, so you can get it like... Honestly, you asked at a good time at least. I think, yeah, you have to get rid of that. You have to do something, so if I'm being real with y'all, I think that's my best move. Just do that, right? I think. Oh, I guess during Halloween you could buy it from the pack. Like you can... Is it, what, 35 to learn or something? Damn, October. But that, you know what? It's coming. Were there any games I missed worth rewatching the VOD? We had to do Scorpion 5 times. I don't know. It was kind of one-sided, though. This game is interesting, but I feel like the healing was a weird choice. I mean, if that's doing that much, we can literally threaten that already again, right, dude? Okay. I kind of want to do... That's whatever. Here's what I'm going to do here. Since he did that, he might want to go for a Scion. So I want to keep those 35s on him, right? Then get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm going to brace right now. Because if he were to Trap Aura, I have a poison. And essentially, I'm double debuffing the rain. The one thing he could do with the debuff dot is sacrifice it for more damage, which is Scion. That's the Fire Scion. So I'm going to try to just make that also ass. It won't do enough through a weakness and a brace. Now, what is he doing? Is that a bubble? Okay, we got a hit and bubble. I could also just Pyro Dragon. Wait, I still have an aura on him, dude? Yo, hear me out. This is gonna seem a little crazy, but I have ways to turn weaknesses into damage. I should wait until... No, I have to wait. Damn. I have to wait. I'm just gonna take damage. I was gonna say I could Pyro Dragon right now, but I think he's gonna Evil Snowman. The weakness is off. I could have Pyro Dragon and then sacrifice the weaknesses for damage, but then he would have Evil Snowman. That's what the Ice Whip is for, right? So I'm just gonna take damage while I got it. I don't know if that's that good, but why not? Was that a dumb move? I can use this Fire Bubble for my kill shot, so I don't need to change it with a Hidden Bubble. But Pyro Dragon, I need 2 Fire Pips to do it. Bah! 2400. God damn. That's crazy, dude. Okay. That's what I meant by I can sacrifice weaknesses for damage. And it's like up to 3, so it is good. What is he doing? Okay. So he's just, yeah, just has a lot of pips. I don't know if that's gonna do anything for him. I think you just weakness again. You should be able to Pyro Dragon into anything if it's not enough to kill. And Monster Mash is beautiful, bro. Because the weaknesses are good while they're on him to prevent him from hitting. But if it's a damage source for the kill shot, that's beautiful. Because he can't hit when he's dead, you feel me? That is what you have to do. And if he goes for shields, ideally Pyro Dragon seals the deal, right? Yeah, we should be good. I do want to use this. He didn't get rid of the weakness? What is that? Oh, okay. So he's sacrificing my dots for even more dots. I think he needed to get rid of the... You know what, dude? The glimpse was just not worth it. It was a cool move. It gave him an early lead. But I don't know. I just feel like he didn't maintain it, right? Yeah, I think we have an easy kill shot. Monster Mash and you're good, right? Ear boy. I wish I could rank up on my death, but people play too well. Oh, against fire? Yeah, fire can totally beat death for sure. It's not even like... I don't know. I mean, I would say it's even compared to most matchups. Like, most matchups, it's pretty obvious. One person has an advantage. Wow, dude. Yeah, bro, I'm telling... Death is OP. I think death is mad OP. I don't think there's any way around it. It's just, like, kind of busted. It's weird, bro. It's weird how good it is. Yeah, I'm just sacrificing. That is wild. Actually, if I did that with Bubble, that's such an early kill, dude. Wait, so a bubbled Monster Mash full value is what, like 4,000? I feel like I don't use that spell enough. It's for the fires, because I be elemental weaknessing them, you know? It's rare that I'm actually giving up fire weaknesses for it, but I don't mind it, bro. That was kind of cool. Archmastery beats that? I guess. It's like the one way that you have a more guaranteed win, but even then, it's not guaranteed, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, I've heard people say that, because I've lost to it, but I don't know, man. I don't know if it's as foolproof as people are saying that it is. I guess that's where I'm at, man. Guys, our win rate is up again. After the balance losses, I didn't know what was happening anymore. Yo, what's good, May? How you doing? Hey, welcome to yet another banger stream, my boy. I want to get a closer game, bro. I don't mind winning, don't get me wrong. This kind of sucks. I feel like I don't enjoy winning if it's not a good game anymore. I don't know when this happened. Is that a good thing, though? Like, I feel like I want it to be a close game. I want the adrenaline. Give it to me. I want it, bro. I want it. Why wouldn't you just death bubble and spam headless? Well, they could fire bubble back. He didn't fire bubble at all right there. I think he was scared that my fire bubble would help him or something. Or his fire bubble would help me, I guess, you know? Are you able to max out your balance solo? I'm gonna try. Are you talking about the walkthrough? I'm gonna try, bro. There are no guarantees. There are no guarantees, bro. I'm close to making a fire Archmastery pet. Why are you like this? Are you good? It's a good game when I win. I just disagree, dude. I disagree with that mentality. That's not a good place to, because see, if you do that, then you're never gonna like appreciate a close game, you know? I don't know. I want something remarkable. Have y'all been seeing the past few videos, like the PvP ones? Like, those are like the cream of... Because now that I'm uploading other things more often, I feel like the weird side effect of that is the PvP videos that y'all see, like, they're creme de la creme, dude. That's what it is, you know? in general on death right now, spamming headless not to move. A lot of people do. There are some schools that are good against weaknesses, though. Like, Myth is very good against weaknesses. They can turn it into damage. There's also schools that can turn weaknesses into shields, like Ice. Balance can swap weaknesses, which is just, like, kind of broken. Because it's, like, universal against Balance for some reason. So that one's just really crazy. So, yeah, it's not foolproof. There is no hanging effect that I would say you could just spam and always win. Which is a good thing. It used to be like that. Some people kind of stretch that, though. Like, they'll, like, blade so much that their opponent won't have blade counters, and then they'll just one-shot. Like, technically, that is a form of spamming something till you win. I wouldn't go that far, though, because you could still beat that pretty easily. Like, I don't think it's necessarily hard to beat, you know? That's how it is when you played lots of games, had thousands of hours, and had fun doing goofy off-meta stuff. Y'all got any suggestions? I'll do some goofy nonsense. I'm so down for that, bro. I will deadass, unironically, do some goofy nonsense. Just say the word, man. Say the goddamn word and I'll do it. I mean, I got some ideas, but they're not that good. They're really, they barely scratch the surface, in my opinion. So I don't know. My man said I had thousands of, oh, I already read that. Oh my God. Why do I do that so often? Is my memory terrible? Gambit meta makes a blade spam a potential self-kill. Yeah, exactly. Like, what if someone has a real plan? Like, they'll turn all your extra blades into something and then turn it into damage, bro. Raps. There's a lot of ways to do that. If you count dual schooling, there's a lot of ways to do that. I feel like people don't go that far, though. Like, you know, like, I've always wondered, like, could a life Scarecrow into a Death Scion? If someone blades up, like, yeah, they could, you know? I don't have ideas for Wiz? Damn. No ideas what? There's got to be some. Come on, man. There's got to be some. I feel like that heel strap video did pretty well. So I don't know. Maybe we need to do more along those lines. Did y'all watch that video? You know what it is? I feel like the thumbnail was good too. I feel like a lot of things came together, bro. That's what it was, you know? Firegen strat, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Is Firegen, like, wavy? You need traps, right? Like, a lot of... Like, what? Maybe with Scarab. I've thought about that. With Scarab, it could be kind of good, but... It's always very iffy whether it's good or not, man. Very iffy. Balance using Tribunal was refreshing. That was such a cool video, too. Like, those were bangers. I mean, we can always go against someone running something different. And that's, you know, that'll always be fun, right? But I don't know. I feel like... I feel like if you cook and they're cooking, that's beautiful. You know, that's where you want to be. Bro, I got another balance! Okay, so they're not extinct. I'm on my ice again. At least I'm not getting them on a bad matchup. I've gone against this dude. I know that he's a balance. I think he beat us last time, y'all. Let's be careful. Ice Pit. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think everything else is good. I think you do want to dig a little bit better than you have been. Because I wasn't doing that well before. Should I? I think Bubble's better. You don't want to brace till you at least have more braces. A shoe would be really good. Because you don't know when they're going to be ready for that either. Nice, okay. Got a lot of bubbles. I mean, you'll bubble fight for sure. Right. Bubble and then brace. There is no way around it. Should I brace and then bubble? Or bubble and then brace is the only question. Well, he can't scale, so let me bubble. If you had a life pip, changing the bubble actually wasn't... Because scales will use both bubbles the same. So I guess we played off of his pips. Right? Ideally, we keep getting what we need here. Nope, not that. I don't know, maybe it was smart. There are times where it is good, but... That early, I don't know. Wow, he actually pulled... Is he gonna pull 3 2-pip bubbles? That's not good. That's really not good. What is he doing? Yeah, look, now he has an... Look at... Y'all see the pip, right? So now I think you brace. Because now if I bubble, he's just going to scales, and I've gained nothing. Because I don't have the pips to hit with it. So brace is good here. And we got that. Nice. Okay. Yup, that's expected. Actually, that was not expected. Why did he do that? You have at least an ice elemental if things go real bad, but I think everything in your hand is pretty good. I don't want to get rid of it. He did that so he could trap aura though, and I don't think he cares whether we have a shoe. Nice. I did need that, y'all. I needed that. Because I feel like they always do weakness aura into trap aura. You know? It always like literally like clockwork, dude. I mean, yeah, do this. You can always win or moon out of a hidden bubble at some point. Would I trade a scales? No. That's the issue, but whatever, right? I could do that if I'm actually worried about scales. Although, that's just better. Okay, he doesn't have another one. Big. Nice. Hidden bubble here. Nice. Okay. I think we're very happy with that, right? We have a lot of damage output. If he braces, we have an answer. A lot of answers. I think you have to get rid of this. Do that, right? And now we have a good winter moon with the bubble as usual. That's all it is. That's your starting point. Try Ice Weave on life. I want to see the Ice Fusion. I've done that. What was it? It was like the Forest Lord looking thing, right? I think it's called Taiga King or something. One of the dumbest names I've ever seen. I think that, right? Is that what it's called? That might be Ice Life. I might be mistaken. I don't know. Get rid of that. That could be good. That's what he did. Okay. I think you should Ice Elemental. That's your shield break, right? Always. Want it's better, but I don't have it. Ideally, we get that Winter Moon out. That'd be like a good start, right? Yeah, every shield is annoying. Because if I fire off, they'll Chimera. That's good. It's not the worst idea. Like, why not? It depends on what types of shields he uses. That's all he did. Okay. Should I get... Not getting noties? I'm sorry, Martha. Hopefully, the Discord helps. I feel like that happens sometimes. Like, a lot, actually. Like, the noties just don't... Like, they don't work. I mean, that's your move, right? Now you have a double buff. You have multiple shield breaks that you can do. Right? What I really want to do is Winter Moon. Let's see. If he braces, you have an obvious thieving. Okay, let's do it. I like that move. Like, we're getting rid of a brace. Right? And since we have Dark Surge and a Shatterhorn in hand, I'd rather not use either so I could do them back to back. People are very rarely ready for that. Happy late birthday. Oh, thank you, man. Honestly. Bro, can y'all believe my birthday was 10 days ago? I feel like, you know what it is? A lot of things have been happening in IRL, but also I feel like the streams. I'm just streaming longer. It feels like a bigger length of time. I don't know. That feels like a long time ago now, man. Already. Y'all moving time weird. It's crazy. Mine was yesterday, big 18. Oh my god, wait, are you gonna do anything different now? Like, you're like an adult, bro. I feel like I had to have like a real moment with myself to be like, yo, you gotta be better, man. Guys, I have only two options. I could go for, I don't know. Winter Moon seems good on paper. But if he, yeah, it is good. Why am I acting like, that's never something that I should just do it. It's just a lot of my tempo's gone. I think Gaze is just a really good move for him, but I have a bubble in hand. Bah! I mean, how are you going to say no to that, bro? That's just so broken. You would never say no to that. Oh, and I got more bubble. That's what I was worried about. I was worried he's going to get bubble and, like, come back. That's actually fine, right? Yeah, that was expected. Let's just bubble right away. Bubble, Dark Surge, and then ideally get another Winter Moon soon. No crit. We're happy. We're very happy, right? Literally best case scenario. I'm running balance block, too. This setup is so anti-balance. I love it. I love when they can't win just because of my stats. I mean, they can, though. I say they can't win. They can absolutely win. It's just more uphill than usual. That's all it is, but... Because if they scales out of my bubble, they're actually doing just fine, right? Because, I mean, I'm only slightly ahead. I would really... Thank you, Quickie. Thank you. My man's, you turned 18. You gifted me 5 subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted, my... Hey. Big 18, big 5 as well. Thank you, my boy. Bro, he just broke the all-time record, believe it or not. Just now. Why? Because we're already there, but now it's even more. That's what's up. Yeah, that was expected, right? That's annoying because now I think he's ahead. But you can't do anything about that. Like, it's either that or he just gets other... I don't know. But now he's ahead, right? Because we started at similar HP. I was actually a little higher, but now we're at the same. Right, he's at 9.6. I'm at 10k. I gotta save the thievings. Every brace. Like, y'all saw last game what happens when they brace and I have it. It's so good, dude. And at least that part's good, right? He's not gonna want to trade a Winter Moon. That's also decent. If they do trap Aura. Do I want that? What is he doing? I'll want it. I don't mind to want it. Honestly, I would have beetled, but this is literally better, so why not? And then what? Do we want to Shatterhorn as a shield break after beetle? Like, is that... like, I'm just planning shield break because he's got to play like I have Winter Moon right now. Right? That's a shield break. A lot of shield breaks. I'm waiting for the best one. Is that a bubble? Okay, hear me out. I'm a little bit scared that he's going to swap a shield over and start echoing it. So I want to be able to turn shields into things that are going to trip him up a little bit. So I'm actually not going to use that as a shield break at all. I'll just do that. If he Scorpions now, then we're just going to Frost Beetle. And that way it's like he doesn't have a shield that he could echo on us, right? I think that's smart. Because y'all know about the whole Scales Echo issue. When they Scorpion you and swap a shield over, it gets a little annoying. That's why the Lord of Winter earlier is actually sometimes good in this matchup. Because you basically have to give up shields. I like that we have that too. We do need that. Okay. That's a very important move. I've done that before. Fully saves the game. I think that's got to go, right? In order to keep the pressure. I'm waiting for him to Scorpion. But even if he does, I don't know, man. We could wait. We could wait for his Scales anyways, right? He's already used, what, one or two? I don't know. I think Beetle's going to be a very important move. That's all I'm going to say, man. Do we have anything? Maybe we have, like, a cheeky little... No, that's not worked in this matchup. Okay. There used to be a balance that would purposely cheese the Scorpion Scales. Dude, it's a real strat. I would say for a matchup this uphill, for balance, that's like a very obvious out. So you got to be careful. He has a lot of shields, too. So what do I do now? I think I'm better off passing and waiting because I'm very protected. And he didn't even gain a pip right there, right? That's good if he bubbles as a shield break. Let's see what he does. Gaze? Scales anyways. Okay, I'll Shatterhorn then. I couldn't have Shatterhorned into a Winter Moon earlier, but I guess we'll do it now. I don't think that was a good move. It's into too many shields. And if he wants to do that little Scorpion thing, he can only do it so many times if he's going to use all of these now, right? I mean, is he ahead, though? Is that, like, all he cares about? He's not ahead. Guys, I might actually have to get rid of that. I need Brace if I'm going to keep the shoe. There's no point having it without it. Right? Like, that's like you brace into the brace, get a lot of pips, and then shoe. Like, so I need that, bro. I need that. I love hearing Ice Verse Balance your back, cure again. Listen, that's not my fault. I did a whole game between then and now. That's not my fault. Also, this is a much closer game, clearly. Very clearly. I gotta play around Scorpion stuff, so... I think this is gonna be maybe not even a win. I don't know. That's good if he swaps a weakness, which I would argue is his next move, right? Okay. I would take a Winter Moon all day, dude. I don't think he's gonna give it to us. He's swapping it, right? Oh. Okay. Well, he still gave us a very, very good weakness counter. I thought he would swap it for sure. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna... Evil Snowman. Pip conserve it. It's a good Evil Snowman. It's honestly comparable to what he just did, so that's good. I think you have to go to that. Just do that, right? That should get him closer to 7k. Let's See, now I have no pips. When you don't have the winter moon pressure, they can just scales like kind of indiscriminately. That's why brace would have been good to have in hand. At least that would have been I'm drawing for weaknesses on my off turn as well. I don't know if that's even gonna work, you know, to put your wand up his butt. This is why I'm not gonna read more comments for the rest of that. Like, if y'all want a reason, that's why. The hell did I just read? That's good. You know, that is good. Any damage is good. Now, what is he gonna do? A scorpion? I knew it, bro. I knew it. Okay. So should I get... So if I don't get rid of that storm shield, what's gonna happen is he's gonna echo it repeatedly. Like, over and over again. Like, I don't want that, you know? But then again... Here, I think you should do that first. And then if he does a scales, then I can frostbite, I think. I think the best move there was brace. But it's all good. Haven't gotten it yet. Not in a while. I should get it soon. So he's gonna echo the shield. But I can break that shield while getting rid of this. I think that's a little bit better, y'all. That is what you gotta do. So that's why. That's why I was waiting for the beetle. But I was like, why would I do this now when I don't even have a break? Like, you know? So now I'm gonna beetle. I could have prevented this, but I think he would have scorpioned again. I think he only has 3 more scales left. So even if he were to keep a shield on me, 3 shield breaks isn't hard to get, right? So as good as that is, now we can break that and also defend ourselves. And threaten a winter moon again. We're still slightly ahead. Not by as much as I'd like it, but yeah, that is a good move. It's so rare that that's ever a good move, but look, that's why. Now he can't echo it because the scales will break it. So there's strategy there, but is he going to scorpion again is the question. And then I'd have to wand hit. Right? Or maybe weakness. I don't know. He didn't. Okay. So, thieving. Always. Especially with shield break in hand. I'm still waiting for a brace, y'all. I think that's too good of a move not to get. I hope that tripped him up. It's kind of hard to swap that easily, bro. He could technically do it again. He could just give me a fire shield and swap off all of those. So that is an option for him. Nice. Okay. Finally. I might want another brace, though. Still. And bubble seems to be, you know, we have it at least. I think we are going to want it here. He's shielding a lot. So why don't I do that? And by the way, if he were to go for another scorpion, which he's fiending to do right now, we'll have to weakness and have another shield break ready for the scale shield that he's going to have. So he's going to have a lot of shields. There's no way around it. I was about to say, I should pull these very easily. So the defense part of this should not be hard. But I don't think he's going to give us an open winter moon whatsoever. Let's see what he does. I think a scorpion is expected here. Yeah, and now he can scales again. And he's defended. That is an issue, right? So I might have to Lord of Winter that. Maybe. I have to get rid of that shield, essentially, right? But in the meantime, maybe weakness first. Because he doesn't want to stack shields. And I think his better move is to gaze anyways, right? Yeah, he's trying to run me out of ways to deal with his shields, I think. By echoing and stealing a bunch. That's good. That's a shield break at least, right? What is this? Yup, I'm gonna hit and bubble. Or brace. Should I brace? Hit and bubble gives him a good scales. I can hit and bubble whenever to break that shield, right? Okay. Balances really be spamming this now. I think that's why that other dude had so many, but he didn't use a set shield where I could get a shield swapped. So this could go anybody's way, by the way. I think weakness, brace, hit and bubble might just be all we can do. Should I just brace? Is brace just better? Because I could always pull an ice elemental. I think brace might be just better. Because I have this if he harmful auras as well, right? And that could be a good shield break in itself. And then if he scales this to get another shield, then the hit and bubble is good. Right, so I'm saying I could do this into this, right? Honestly, I kind of want to do it now, but I think another pip is too important not to have. So I will do that. But this is only going to be the best case scenario if he either doesn't do anything to it or does a trap aura, if I'm being honest. Like, otherwise, I got another shield break, dude. That is good. That's for the scales. It's incoming. Okay, perfect. Now I wanted that. I wanted full pips when I did this. So and it's a trap aura. Perfect. Okay. So we want to get rid of trap aura. So I'm going to get rid of that now at full pips. I've been holding on to it, right? I turn the aura into traps and set up a bunch of shield breaks with Winter Moon in hand. I can get a 45 trap from this and a 35 bubble out just like that, y'all. So I think that is good. I think his natural move will now be to scales because he's been doing those to get buffed scales. But he's still going to get a buff from the bubble. A slight buff. Oh. That is the best way to prevent him from echoing, y'all. What is that? Interesting that he didn't do what I would have fully expected. That's your move. You gotta do damage right now. I like the Lord of Winter. I do like it. I thought he would just do a regular shield, but I guess, yeah, he didn't want to do it, I guess. I don't know. This game's gonna come down to it, dude. But, dude, that's gotta be good, right? 700 through a 30 shield? Like, that is not bad. Like, this is gonna be a ridiculous... Because it's a 45 trap. I feel like we're gonna run out of shield breaks again. He's gonna scales? Really? So should I take the Winter Moon? If I bubble and he gazes, it's such a bad idea. I would only bubble if he literally cannot gaze. But if I hit and bubble, then he's just gonna get a shield. So yeah, it's not worth it. I could weakness and Lord of Winter in a couple of rounds. And then he doesn't have as much, right? It would only give me 1 pip for the shield, but I'm getting rid of the shield is what's important. I think that was smart. He's getting rid of the traps. Okay. Everyone has this now, dude. Like, what am I watching? Like, genuinely, what am I watching? Well, let's bubble. I think we have to get that out. The 35 bubbles. I might need an anti-weakness in my hand now. Or I need more shields. I think now you got to do that, right? And if he gazes, at least it's with the weakness, which is kind of the purpose of that move. Okay. But now he's just winning if I don't get rid of the shield, which... So I basically have to get rid of the shield. I have to shield Lord of Winter, right? Gaze. Yeah, now you have to bubble again. Guys, I might deadass Lord of Winter very quickly. Because what else can I do? Like, yeah, I could hit and... I could shield into a hit and bubble. And then set up a Lord of Winter where you can't just shield with scales. I don't know if what I just said made any sense, but it is a possibility, right? But he's winning outright now. It's not good. Should I just hit and bubble then? Even if he regular bubbles, who cares, right? You want to Lord this late? I do. I think his late game strategy here is just to scales, because he has at least a few left. And look at his pips. He wants to scales. I'll do that first. I think keep it simple at the moment, you know? But I might have to Ellie shield to make his gaze bad and also get extra shields for the Lord. That way we get enough pips back where it's actually worth it. Otherwise, I mean, we did get an anti-weakness. That might be really good. With a 35 bubble out, might be exactly what we need. Is that another bubble? Oh yeah, he has everything, y'all. I need that shield. Like right now. Or we could just hit and bubble, but... I think that's your move. That's the only way to make his bubble not, like, a complete terrible thing. See, if I do this, I could get rid of all of the shields and get pips, right? Which is better. So the swap that he did isn't going to give him free shields. I get a lot of value. And I guess I could thieving at the end of all of it, right? Yeah, dude, he's gonna get a life pet, right? Yeah, so I gotta do that. Otherwise, I just lose outright. And even then, I'm giving him a scales, dude. But if I think that's the only move, right? But an open scales, maybe I got a brace cast. I don't know how to win this otherwise. I think I need to do that. Maybe if he scales this, get a bubble out of it. Just because I'm gonna get a bunch of pips now. At least he can't echo, right? That's what I care about. Frost Beetle and Lord of Winter, dude. I mean, he's at like what? Around my HP. But he has way fewer pips because I'm giving up everything. The issue here is that a scales is so broken that it might actually be enough that he just has one open one just with a balance bubble out. Right? Yeah, this is anyone's game. Like, for real. That random heal that he did was stupid. But it's okay. I have more pips than him. That's a good thing. And we can get rid of his aura and shield ourselves. I bet he doesn't have a plan right now. Like, he has a scales, I'm sure. If he doesn't scales, there's nothing to this. Really? I don't think that was worth it, bro. I have an evil snowman too, right? I mean, it's a good move, but scales... I guess maybe he didn't want to scales unless he got a shield. Like, he felt like he had to defend. But 2,000 damage, and he's definitely going to Scorpion again. Alright, that's fine. Should I do that first? Because I could do that, and if he heals, it'll run out the brace. And if he trap auras... Like, I'm saying if he trap auras and I shoot. I think that is better. Just get it out, right? You need Shatterhorn with your shads the way that they are. That is a great move, but I could run down the brace and keep this for the next one. Which is very likely what's going to happen. I'm also worried about Scorpion. Right. And the bubble still makes his scales just as good. Okay, what is that? Get rid of everything. We get rid of all of it. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna keep the evil snowman too. He wants to Scorpion. He is hell-bent on Scorpioning. Let's get fire pips in case he, I don't know. He wants me to shield so he can Scorpion, defend himself, scales, and get more shields. So we need to get a really good hit. So evil snowman just became kind of bad, actually. We need to get fire pips. 100%. Do I do that? Actually, pretty goated move. I could get rid of weaknesses. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to go that route. I would need a few more pips, though. Yeah, look at him, bro. He's so slimy with it. So slimy. I'll enchant that. That's a fusion that gets rid of multiple weaknesses. But we have to do this first. Right? Get rid of both of the wands. That way I don't shield myself and give him a Scorpion. It's a different type of weakness counter for the fusion. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy, bro. I think that I needed to do that. I think I needed to have that. Like, ready to go. It will break a lot of stuff. Though, the problem is, he could also... Balance has answers to dots. Brace. Really? So I should just be elephanting. It shouldn't even be hard right here, right? What else could I even do? I don't have anything. So I need to shield break. Frankly, it's crazy, but that is my best shield break. I need more fire pips. This is my best shield break. Because if he auras... Oh, maybe thieving was better. I don't know. I'm just getting damage out. He has a lot of shields too, dude. Okay. I mean, yeah, Elephant wasn't really a good move. I think I had to do that. I think he's gonna shield every goddamn round, dude. That's the problem. As much as you can shield break, you need an open Winter Moon to win this. And he's shielded like every goddamn round. There's a lot of these. Yeah, he has a lot of shields. Guys, Chimera shouldn't just kill me by itself, right? Like, if I do pull what I need here, which I didn't, unfortunate. I think I have to get rid of that. I didn't pull anything that I needed. So what does this do? Is it just a triple dot that'll break a bunch of shields? It's weird, but I think that's my best move. And if he Chimeras... I'm just doing this because he's shielding so much, and I don't think Chimera kills me before I kill him, but this is just not what I wanted to do. This is also a weakness clear, and he didn't even weakness, so, like, I'm not getting extra shield break out of it. But at least it's damage, right? And I'm again, still threatening a Winter Moon, so... That's what I wanted. Weakness might be needed, just to stay in the game. Because am I dead to 2 scales? Probably. And is it even doing that much? I don't know, dude. It is. It is doing a lot. If he Chimeras, I might be more screwed than him. Yeah, he did. Unfortunate. So that's going to echo the dots. I might just have to hit and hope that it's enough. It is a 35 bubble, right? How much is that doing? Am I really dead to that at the end? Because it's 3, dude. I feel like that's a lot. Maybe not with my resist, but I have to do damage now. And hope that he's just dead, but I don't even think he's dead. It is a 35 bubble. How much is that? Okay, I tanked, but is this... It is a 35 bubble, right? Or is it not? This needs to be a 35 bubble. I need to crit. I already know the numbers. Because it does 2,000 open. So I need to crit. Okay. Nope, he survived. It's not a 35 bubble. And now I'm dead. He's so close to dead, dude. Oh my god. He's literally 100 HP, but I'm dead to the dots before he's dead to the dots. Wow. I thought I played well. At least he played pretty well, though. The Scorpion was very hard to play around for me. Yeah, dude, that Scorpion... I might actually pack more Beetles on, ironically. Because I feel like that way I'd never lose to that, right? I was well played. He played really well. I think this... I needed to do this the second time instead of this, right? Although it was a pretty good move. I don't know. That's why I hate versing balance. No, but he actually played well. I actually think... as long as he's not stream sniping, I'll say that that was a good player, you know, man? I don't know. Obviously, it could just be a stream snipe. You don't really know with these people, but if it wasn't, that was actually a solid game, you know? My man said having a Lord is crazy. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they nerfed everything but the one broken card. There's ways to do it, right? Unfortunate, bro. Some of these losses are so avoidable, man. They love Scorpion. I got Scorpion 5 times the game before. So, there's definitely some Scorpioning going around. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, this dude's in the chat in 2 seconds saying I don't snipe. I don't know whether you do or don't. That's the thing, you know. But as I said, if you didn't snipe, GG's. I could not tell you. That's the problem, you know, dude. To be fair, if you pulled Heli, you win. I think, yeah, that's the sad part. That was a very, very easy win with Elephant. Definitely the fusion that I pulled. Because they would have just done more damage, and a Chimera would have been less damage, because it would have been 2 dots versus 3, you know? So that was definitely the move, but he decided that he wasn't scared of that for some reason. I don't know why. He totally snipes. It's fine. I don't really care. As far as I'm concerned, if you snipe at captain, like you're on a children's game, like, I don't know, man. Like, you got issues. I can't help with that, you know, man. I'm not going to bother trying to figure out who does or who doesn't. I think when they come immediately into chat and make some, maybe not like suspicious moves, but you know, definitely very optimal moves given the hand. Like, I'm always going to ask 2 questions after, you know, man, but that's fine. I ain't gonna care, bro. Bro's shielding like you got a gambit. Yeah, it was a little crazy, but you know. Honestly, if they say nothing in chat after, I'm so much more willing to believe that it's completely legit, you know, dude? It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think, you know, I sniped, but I wasn't watching stream. What does that mean? Okay, listen, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, but what does that mean? So you did snipe. I'm confused. You know that's against you. Whatever, bro. I don't even care, honestly. This is exactly why. Because I thought it was a little weird, but, you know, probably Q snipe wasn't stream sniping. That's still sniping. It's literally in the goddamn name. It's silly as hell to act like that's not... Whatever, dude. If you know who you're gonna get, then yes, it's still cheating. You shouldn't Q when you know you're gonna get the... I feel like that's so obvious, but I'm confused. Because you didn't even have to admit to that, bro. Whatever, man. That's fine. Like, you know that's still against TOS. You're a good player to play against. I don't give a damn if I'm a good player, bad player. Do not snipe me. Thank you. Acting like he didn't just admit to something, bro. Are you good? Actually cringe. What the hell, dude? Do not manipulate the queue and make the game worse for people. Not hard. Not hard for most people. Honestly, man. It's not like I didn't know you were on the ice. How am I supposed to know that? A lot of people just know what wizard I'm on. Or they'll set for the one I've been queuing the whole night. So that is not, that, like, admitting to that is crazy, bro. Whatever, man. Bro admitted to it. Nah, it's just silly, bro. It's just silly. What? Oh, I got an ice this time. On my life. This is winnable, y'all. This is very, very winnable. Due to something else. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. The speed at which you came into the chat was also, like... I wouldn't have said anything until you said what you just said, but... Alright, that's a very good card to have. In my opinion. Everything else, I don't know. Just Seraph Cat doesn't do anything. I mean, it's fine. You just want to make the game worse for people. And admit to it. Do you guys see how widespread it is? They literally admit to breaking TOS in the chat. Like, it blows my mind, bro. Like, there's literally no apologies. Just, yeah, dude, I sniped you. But it was a good game. Like, I didn't ask to be sniped. At all. Like, let's do that. You do also have to be careful about Winter Moon in this matchup. That's really good. Okay. Should I get Ice Pips? Why not, right? If they don't threefold, they're in a lot of trouble. I think. You're gonna get an Ice Pit. Want it, right? Are they running Storm? So maybe they're gonna clear my heals. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, normally Life versus Ice is literally just you heal. But if they're running a dual school, then I don't know, dude. Let's see. And you want a Life Pet for that, if I'm going that route. But if he's running Storm, I really can't do anything. Right. Yeah, that's a good move. We have two options. We can either hit and bubble, or we could just ignore it and go for it later. But I don't know. He's the only guy that came. You guys can see how I reacted to the game. I said they played well as long as they weren't sniping. And then they come into the chat and said that they sniped. I don't get what you want me to do with that. I really don't know. Like, but correct me if I'm wrong, but oh, I have this. Oh my god. Beautiful. I forgot I had these. I have so many shields against ice because I'm setting for balance. No way, dude. No way. Okay. I would like to devotion with the shield out. And if they bubble, you just hit and bubble. Is that a bubble? A blade when I already have a shield. Interesting, dude. Okay. I'll do that. And then what? Do I want to hit and bubble? With the devotion out? Normally they'll thieving this, so you have to be a little careful. I want to save that for... This can clear 3 shields, so I would rather save it and then give it up later. What is that? A threefold, right? Okay, hear me out. We have free shields. Because anytime that we want to get shields, we just evil snowman, so that's fine. It's weird, but I actually think the best move here is to get another life pet. I think do that, right? How do I get a heal on? I want to give it up for the Seraph. Oni's Forge is only good if he Spirit Shields. Or Golems, then I'm happy, right? I'd go for a Burrowing, but he has 2 Storm Pips, meaning he could Zilla. Right, dude? I don't know. At least we got another bubble, but that's not even a thing. I mean, I could just let him Zilla. You know what? Maybe just let him Zilla. See what happens. I just think a double buff dot is like really good. And it might throw him off. I don't know. And maybe if he does a storm thing, I could do a death thing, so I'm getting death pips. You know? It's kind of weird, but I feel like that is what we gotta do, right? And this will detonate in 5 rounds, which is after the brace. So I'm happy. I am happy with that, man. Can I Dark Surge out of it? Yeah, right? Two is a lot to have. What is that? Is that what I think it is? Perfect. So I want him to be doing that. So now I think you, what do you do? I think Dark Surge, right? So we have 4 rounds till detonation. He only has 3 rounds to remove those dots. Otherwise, that's a double buff dot. Or we could cover it. Ooh, I like this. I like what we pulled. What did he do? But I have a shield, right? Did he trap aura? Weakness aura. Okay. So here's what I think we do. I think we get a life pet. Right? I'm gonna do this to get rid of those shields first. Right? That's gonna get rid of an infection as well. So now Evil Snowman lets us heal out of it if we need defense. That part's good. I could also give up that heal for a Seraph. Which I don't mind doing that at all. So was he ready for that? Let's see. No, he had a Zilla ready to go. Okay. So I was never gonna get anything. Okay. That's fine. Should I just Seraph then? I mean, oh, dude, he's not even running damage. So yeah, I lost 4,000, but like that, it's not that bad. It's just not that big of a deal, right? I think you have 2 Seraphs, so let's just get 1 out. I could have waited, but frankly, dude, I think you just got to do it. I could have Luminous the brace away, but he's just going to re-brace probably, right? So I'm just giving up a little bit of healing. I'm not even trying to heal like that. Bah! Because he's not healing. That 1,000 is a big deal. I could do it again. I mean, yeah, if I'm not worried about him actually, like, every time that I need to burn pips to Dark Surge, I might as well, right? And I need a new pip for Evil Snowman to be good. What is that, a bubble? Okay. I'm just gonna bubble away both auras. That's good. I have a very sneaky way of playing on this school. Very sneaky, my boy. I mean, if you're not gonna run Storm Dual School, then why not just run Toiret? Is that not better? Like, the blades are useless. Unless he has a plan for the blades that involves whatever he is dual schooling with. That's good to have later. I think that might be your only move. Just to get something out. What is it? Wait, never mind. What is that? Okay. I'll brace. I have to. There's no other good move here. And now we can maybe Goat Monk Seraph as well. If I have damage bubble, I should be using it. Like, I gotta be using it a little bit more. But then again, dude, all these Luminuses are very good too. I have a lot of good stuff that we can do. Like, if he weaknesses, right? I'm gonna Luminous. I have to Luminous. That is by far the best move. And then, if he turns my blades into something, then I go crazy. Hey, thank you, Nate, for the 5 bomb. Yeah. Dude, I've been having a good season on the life again. I don't know. I feel like I know how to play life. It wasn't like this before, man. Like, I think I can actually have a real strat against Balance and Storm now. Okay, yeah, you really got to get more of these out then. Should I just get rid of this? Like, it's not... If I could detonate it, it would be cool, but I can't. Another weakness? I mean, he's literally on full pips doing this, so I literally don't care. I think another Luminous isn't bad. And now you're at low enough pips to Dark Surge, which is huge. What even Gamma Blades that he would run? I have no idea what those Storm Blades are for. If they're not for damage, I don't know, dude. That's normally what people use it for. That's gotta be good, right? Okay. That's so good that we have that. Nice. I think just Dark Surge and get a Fire Pit. For the Oni's Forge, I think you can wait a little bit to hit, right? And if you're going to keep getting Dark Surges, you might as well cycle and use them. He hasn't removed the shield since I put it on, dude. I don't know what's happening. I have too many of these. Well, I have 2 different heals that I could sacrifice. So maybe not. What is that? A bubble? I don't know what he's doing, bro. Okay. I'm gonna use one right now. Right? The idea behind this isn't really for anything other than just to sacrifice it again. Actually, I don't mind the hand. It's just hard to use without more heals, right, dude? So now max pips. Yeah, the weaknesses and everything else that he's doing, they're not really... Also, I am healing a little bit, right? It's just Seraph spam the game. You do have to, bro. 800, not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Considering a Seraph does way more than that, really, really good. I got bubble. Nice. Okay. I like that we have a new pip as well. What is that? Okay. Interesting. Are those different blades? Does he not realize that I'm on a school that can do something about that? Like, that is not a good move. There are so many things I would do. I mean, let me not be crazy. Those are not even different blades. So theoretically, he should not be able to outtrade us. So I gotta do this. I don't know what he could do, but I think do this and you're happy, right? Like, I'm giving up a heal that I honestly could use, but I don't care that much, you know, man? Yeah, yo, yeah. So many ayos. Get his ass. Bop! Another 1200. I will send all of these. That would have been good with the burrowing, but too late. Got another shield. Not bad. What is that? Honestly, good Winter Moon. He needs more of those, bro. To stay in the game, he needs them. Yeah. That's at least something, right? But now I got a shield. So I'm happy. Maybe more death pips. If he's going to keep a bunch of blades on, death pips aren't good. Okay. Yeah, there's a way for me to remove the infection if he keeps on dotting, right? I don't know. I did used to run Nature's Wrap. How do I don't have dots to give up like that, though. That's the issue. You know? I'll bubble. I really need another heal, though, dude. Wait, I need a way to use my pip so I can Dark Surge again, too. Damn. We'll do that. My next pull needs to be massive. We need a massive one right now. We need a maddeningly... We need something wild right now, bro. Give me something. Am I going to set up a Christmas tree? What you yapping about? Oh, like in the background? Maybe. I don't really celebrate Christmas like that. Well, I haven't. But I guess... Oh, nice. Okay. We have something. I just wanted something, man. I don't think he realizes that me having one infection on isn't ideal. Because I could always Goat Monk, threaten a Seraph, and then you'd have to threefold to prevent me from rebirthing and resetting the game. I might not reset the game, but I don't know, man. He's got to be a little careful with that. He might try to blade counter, maybe. I wish he would Frostbite, because Oni's Forge is so good, but I doubt he does it. I really, really doubt he does it. Okay. What is that? Oh! Shield? This is actually perfect. Wait, this is literally... Because now I don't have, one, I need to be able to Dark Surge, right? Because I think discarding them when you pulled all of them this early is stupid. Every time he does that, this is such a perfect move. Honestly, dude, I think I'm going to keep a little bit of this heal before... This 4-round heal. I have a double buff Seraph, but I could wait a little bit, right? Do I want that? I mean, it might not be bad. What is that? A threefold, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. So he had to do that. Now, technically, I do have a double buff Seraph. Do I take it? I do, dude. I have too many. I think the odds that the 300 health that I'm giving up is worth it, or the 200, you know, dude? Basically, all I'm trying to do is have a heal on me. This bug gives up a heal for extra damage. Yeah, he's... Wow. That's crazy. That hoe did not want to... I was, like, thinking about that move, bro. Oh, yeah, I guess he decided that... Yeah, because he had to threefold, because I would have done an even better heal out of that. That's what I meant. Like, having one infection isn't actually that good. You need, like, 2 to 3. But then when you have 2 to 3 infections, the weakness counters are better. That's why that matchup is slightly in the life's favor. My man said we used to be gooning buddies, no more. What happened? Y'all not gooning anymore together? I can't believe that, man. I remember when y'all first started the gooning. Crazy. You're 28, stop gooning. Wow. I went through a gooning phase, but not anymore. I grew up, you know, man. I feel like gooning is a very empty thing to do after a while, you know, man. Like, you just gotta, like, you know, you gotta realize. And also, like, at least you can blame it on hormones if you're younger, but you can't blame it on that when you're older, you know. I'm just saying, man. You know, so if y'all are going through it, I've been there. I wish y'all luck, man. Gooning is no joke. You look like you went through a gooning phase? Okay. You look like... If he wants to be different with the weaving school, he should have chosen death. I don't think he was weaving into Storm. I think he just had that, bro. He just had it on lock. Guys, has every game been extremely one-sided today, other than the one where the dude literally came in a chat and said, I sniped you? Is that a good summary of today? You know how dumb that is? That is not good, y'all. That is not good. That hole, man. I can't believe it. He sounded like he was proud of it, too. Like, why are you proud of... Like, I don't understand how you don't think that's cheating. If you watch my content, know you're about to get me, then you know what my decks look like. And yes, I could change my decks, but imagine someone knew what all of your decks look like. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just obviously a competitive advantage. And admitting to that is just so crazy. I don't know, man. I'll never get over that. I'll never get over it, my boy. You took that comment wrong. Wait, what, about the gooning? No. You're mad that I didn't read it negatively? Is that what it is? I've gooned every day for the past 12 years. Nah, but surely there are times in your life where the gooning needed to stop, right, dude? I'm just saying. Like, surely. Hey, by the way, y'all, thank you for all the love so far this live stream. Thank you for all the donos. Thank you to Zero, and I haven't shouted out to YouTube donos in a while. But I hope y'all know I still love y'all. Thank you to JK Man and Zero for the top dono of $10 on YouTube. Thank you to Risky for the top dono of a bajillion subs on Twitch. A bajillion. Mounted on 88-inch TV. Oh, I'm there right now. Do I look good on TV? I hope I do, bro. I hope I do. Otherwise, you know. I feel like the camera... Bro, this is such an old camera. You know what? I should upgrade my camera because I haven't gotten paid for September fully or October at all. Or, no. I haven't gotten paid for August fully or September at all because September's not over, but I've had a couple of good months, maybe, you know. I either want to do that or upgrade some parts on my editing PC, which y'all probably don't even know I got to. I've decided to only stream on one and edit on another as I buy new ones. Like, the old one becomes the editing. So that's what's up, you know, man. My cat and I are appreciating the content. Hey, things you love to see. You got 75 plus subs this stream and you ain't putting Twitch chat. The problem is you're talking about gooning. That's the issue. And if I put it there, it's just going to be you two having a convo over gooning. Somehow, there's no one else that wants to meddle with this convo. So yeah, I feel like that happens a lot, believe it or not, you know, man. No issue with the current camera. Yeah, but you can make it look better, right? I don't know. It is a nice camera. I do like it a lot. What else could I even... Maybe my microphone. But I like the microphone too. I don't know what I'd upgrade. I got it all... You know, if I could, the table that I have, it's kind of cramped. I bought it when I was on Broke Boy Hours. The one that I built on stream, it's kind of small. Did your cat fry your microphone? No, that's different. That was like something else. It's like not even connected to my microphone. Do I need an editor? Yeah, but I feel like I got to figure out my vision for where I see... Like, I'm still learning. I'm going to be honest. I probably could have been done learning by now, but I feel like I was not locked in for a good few months. I feel like the past few months I've been way locked in. Like, the content's just so... I'm trying to, like refine what's happening, you know? I don't know if I explained that at all, but, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. How's your router? The router's beautiful. Although, maybe I could replace it, but that's not, like... That wouldn't be a big upgrade. I'm pretty sure they do, like, AT&T does, well, like a $70 replacement or something. But I don't know. Maybe upload, download could be upgraded. I'm literally a gig up and down, so I don't know. Those things I would have never skimped on, though, because those are, like, write-offs. I'm just, like, it's more of, like, things that I don't technically need. If you hire an editor, it means more streaming. I know. I honestly, this is, like, the first couple of months in a row I would have ever even been able to consider it, dude. Like, I could. But I need someone that's like hungry, dude. Like they gotta be daily, you know, man? Putting out clips, like managing the whole thing. You feel me? But I'd pay them. But like, you gotta be out here. Like, you know, I feel like that because that's how the big content creators do it, bro. I don't know, man. But I feel like that's hard to find, like, you know. I actually don't mind editing my own, like, longer form videos. I actually enjoy it. Dude, I'm actually getting new people today. Wow. Take a little bit of a break from the queue and it's not, like, horrific. I haven't seen the same weirdos and the queue isn't as long. Crazy. What school did I get is a question. Let's see. It's a fire. Okay. That's good. I don't mind this, but... What is that? Okay. He just wasted a wand for some reason. Don't forget to feed double res pet. Wait, guys, we are gonna do that today. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, Chase. I do have... I did enough so that I could level him up without doing any questing. So we are gonna do that today, I think. Why don't we start with that? I actually really like that. Because we're not wasting any of our life pips, right? What portion of your income do you allocate to your stock stuff? I mean, it was a good bit, but I don't always want to do that. That's kind of a boring... I do a good bit. Because here's my logic. At least I know that that will go towards doing this full time. Guaranteed. Bro, it's going kind of well, dude. It's going kind of well. I'll be honest, my boy.
If possible, please check.
What is that, a blade? Yo, thank you, Bastion, for the 2-bomb, man. I appreciate it. All right. I could get rid of the blade, but... I think you got to brace. I think you have to, bro. Let's see. I think you have to do that. And then just go a little crazy. Yeah. You don't want that. A Wanded's honestly not bad. Maybe get a Death Pip if you can headless. That might be good, maybe. Not really. What's that, bubble? Oh, he double bladed. Crazy. So I do have a way to get rid of that. I have to do that, y'all. If I have a brace and he has a weakness, I don't know. Crazy. The S&P been parabolic. Bro, I low-key lost hope. Any people doing stock stuff? I bet y'all having a good few weeks, bro. But I am putting a good bit. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for the end of the year. You know? Sometimes you gotta, like, you know what they say? You gotta, like, be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. That's a thing, right? And I don't know what I am right now. I don't know what others are. So, you know, I might relax a little bit. Okay. That's really good if you want to keep a brace out. That's, like, needed. My one thing... I might get rid of that. I'm hoping he doesn't just randomly bubble. What is that? If it's a bubble, that's so sad. I just, like, don't understand why that had to happen. Okay. I have to do that. Honestly, would bubble have even been that good? I'm getting more life pips. 900 on a wand? Am I dumb? Are they dumb? Somebody is dumb. He could hit pretty hard here. Guys, what do I do? What does he do? Really? Weakness? Okay. I could just hit and bubble. I wouldn't grim because, like, it doesn't make any sense, right? He doesn't have a fire pip, so I'm not worried about Heffy. Oh boy. Crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm trying, chat. I think if we have this much damage and he hasn't even sent a dot, we could bum rush him. Those weaknesses are a source of damage for us, you know, dude? So that is really, really good. Okay, I did pull more bubbles. They're kind of pip-heavy bubbles. But I could keep a brace and a weakness up pretty goddamn easily, I'd say. So what is he doing here? Okay. I think you do have to weakness again, believe it or not. The brace, you could always do it after they dot, right? I might have to get rid of that for a Toilet, because it doesn't... And maybe even get rid of that. You need a Toilet. If you ever don't have a weakness, you need to have a bunch of life pips and have Toilet in your hand, ready to go. And then you got to be ready for his response to it. Right? I think you can get rid of that. What is he doing? Is he hitting anyways? He's just, okay. Not a big deal in my opinion. Just a regular hit. And I want to say we could Dark Surge, you know, dude. I don't know. I think Dark Surge is the best bet, bro. I'm gonna get... I just don't think Bubble makes sense for him to do like that. Dark Surge, but you need a Toilet. Right, we just go in full damage? Maybe. There's a chance that if I brace any Trap Wars, I have a really good poison play. That might be good too. Should I just combine them? I need Fire Pips after I get a Life Pip though, so it's gonna be a little bit. Weakness pull? That would have been good. Oh! Not bad. It's like a weakness. That's all he did. Okay. Well. Do that. Can I be honest? It's crazy. As much as I like... I do like that move a lot. I think you should want it. If I can get it to our ret, I don't care if he dots. The only problem is that if he dots right now... Like, I have offense and Bubble, I'm happy. But if he, like, goes for a dot, it's so good that I would have to hit harder back. I don't know if I could do that so easily, y'all. Ooh, that's another way. It's a pretty good move. I don't think you can do that right away, though. Start getting Fire Pips for Pyre Dragon, I guess. Right? Is he gonna dot? What a move. What a move, and yet I don't understand it. It is, honestly, it's a good hit. It's not actually that bad. Actually, yeah, you know, honestly, his best move was probably Heffy or Elephant. That's like about as good. I just didn't have a shield, so I don't really get it, but I think we'll brace. He's done damage, so honestly, yeah, it's not a bad move. Okay. Oh, now I got this at a time I want it, so actually really good. So here's the deal. We have a Weakness Aura, a Monster Mash. Is that a Moon Shield? It is. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to Pyre Dragon that for sure. While I'm waiting, is there anything that I can do? I think just pass. I think you just pass. You got that extra Fire Pip that you need. You have way too good of a Pyre Dragon not to do it. Right? Okay. Oh my god. Wait, dude. I have such a combo here. Okay, hear me out. You're going to Pyre Dragon. And then you're going to counter the harmful aura on yourself with poison instead of brace. And you have a Bubble, Blades, and an aura. You have a way to get rid of the aura and put a weakness on him. And a way to put a weakness aura over it. And just Dark Surge out of it, dude. Wait, this is goated. Nah, I'll be honest. I have every offensive aura available. And I have the actual aura to put on him. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Hey, my boy. Nah, this is about to be a combo, dude. He should not have Trap Aura'd me. All three of these? Dude, this is crazy. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? It's a good move. It is a good move. But I think I can out-aggro him. Like, for real. Should I do Hades first or what? They're both really, really good. So yeah, he could do like 3k, whatever, right? But this, bro. This right here should really help us. You know what? I'm gonna go full aggro. So I'm gonna do this. These are all max tier, dude. Some of these are new spells, but I got them all up. This combo was sick. Bop! So this turns my aura into an aura on him, right? And then we got Hades. Skirt. Yo, can he please aura? I'm begging. I mean, if he doesn't, he's as good as dead, but he's not gonna aura. What is that? Oh, I don't care. I really don't care. Oh wow, so I have an open ass shot right now. I'm just gonna do that. I have weaknesses on him. I can gambit them. I don't even have to complicate it. He's just dead. He needed to aura, otherwise I had this. That literally he couldn't have won at the end. That's why I have Ellie weakness. It's for this. I have 2 monster mashes, an anti-aura, and a weakness one, bro. Wait, that was literally an inescapable combo, dude. Wow. I would have loved if he had aura'd, though. Because I would have gone for Hades. Yo. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, Death is on another level. I don't know how I feel about Death being that good, bro. That's crazy. What? So that was like a 7,000 combo. He shielded once and lost. Crazy, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like something about that feels a little too good. But I hope your next match isn't against me. Wait, why? Why? That's so ominous. Why are you being all ominous, bro? Yeah, guys, I feel like Death, Ice, Life, those are the ones I understand a little bit. That was dirty. It was actually filthy as hell, dude. I feel like those types of combos, if you don't do them, you're missing out on what Death is capable of, truly, you know, man? I wanted him to aura so badly, though. Because the poison was like a kill condition. He was dead when he did the shield, and he didn't even realize it. Like, immediately dead, bro. Yo, what's good, Trickster? How you doing, man? It's been a while. Glad to see you still enjoying the game. I mean, I have my moments. I'll say that, you know. I think I have the occasional hype time, you know. Some might even say. Sometimes, though. Ooh. Sometimes, bro. Sometimes. If you've been here. Y'all been here. Y'all will know, man. Sometimes it's like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? But how's life been treating me? Life's been treating me great, my boy. Honestly, no complaints from anything. It's like literally we're breaking our sub record. Things are incredible. I never thought I'd see this happen. Not in my goddamn lifetime, man. Crazy out here. Genuinely, there might never be a time like this again. Like, you know, there really, I would not be surprised, but I'm gonna try my damnedest, you know, man. I think regardless, we were gonna break the record because we were doing so well, and then y'all just went crazy, guys. For every weekend, I'm also gonna have a 1 hour discount sub thing enabled. I didn't know I had that feature. So if you're on Twitch, I'll try to make those streams longer, so y'all can just sub and just watch the whole stream without ads if y'all want. Obviously, that's just for people in here. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Bastion, I've already checked the DM. You can't keep spamming the DM thing. All right, man? I really... It is, like, you know... I feel like... I've checked it, you know, man? That's all I can say. You feel me, bro? That, you know, if I didn't respond, my bad, but I have checked it. I don't know what else... Like, you've been doing this for a while, bro. Love to hear it. And no beef, nothing like that, but you've been, you know... I have checked. I really would appreciate you not spamming. I appreciate the dono. I don't want to call you out like that, but you know, I have, bro. My man said there needs to be uploaded. That was the cleanest clap I've seen in a while. I don't know, man. It felt a little too, I don't know. Assuming you saw the reagent list. What do you mean? Oh, I did. I sold some reagents based off of that list. I got gold. Wait, guys. I mean, it won't take long to pet train, you know. I do want to pet train the thing, you know, man. Could you add me back on Discord? Y'all asking too much, bro. I don't add anyone on Discord unless they're on Patreon. There's a Patreon thing. That way I don't have to, like, you know. But that's only Patreon. That's it, you know. That's an extra perk. So you're welcome, you know, man. It's double pet XP. That's why I need to do it, bro. That's why I need to do it right now, you know. That's, apparently it's done by Sunday or Monday or something. I mean, how would it be Sunday? It would have to be Monday, right? Then go. Well, we have time. If I get it to Ancient on stream, then I could get it up more. Not that I could, but the pet promenade gives you an energy elixir, so I might do all of that so that we're closer to an epic pet if we're going to epic, you know. Maybe we'll do a little bit of hatching because I do have gold and whatnot, you know, dude. Any thoughts on the new Dark Surge? Check out the video today, bro. Any Minnesotans, Minnesota, do it on stream. No, like literally, I have to. I was thinking about it. I could have done it the second my energy refilled naturally, but I don't know if y'all were there yesterday. You know, I didn't know you checked. I did, bro. I didn't respond yet, but that's I still think, you know, spam. Please, the spam is a little crazy. Word, yeah, there is a way to do it. There is. I don't know if you're talking about the Discord ad thing, but yeah, I did upload. How is that video doing? Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's all the way. That video? I had a whole thing playing in the back while rendering and it came out choppy. I had to re-render. So y'all better show that video love. It's a good video, y'all. Ooh, 4 out of 10. But see, it's not a banger yet. You know what I'm saying? A 4 out of 10 is not necessarily a banger. You feel me? I'll be struggling. Don't worry, there's a lot of bangers incoming. I've been working hard for y'all, man. I'm trying to make every month better than the last. By the way, literally, I don't know if y'all are aware, until the end of the year, I have no plans, travel plans. For some reason, nothing like lined up. I might have like the occasional weekend where I'm hanging with friends and whatnot. But other than that, bro, y'all are about to see me go crazy. Like last week, first off, I've been sick. For like, I know what happened. I had a sinus infection that turned into an ear infection. And all I should have done was just chill and rest. But I didn't do that. So basically, I just screwed myself over. And I'm on antibiotics now. I literally went to the pharmacy and got like some over-the-counter ones. Thankfully, I didn't even know over-the-counter stuff like that existed. But apparently, there's some mild ones. You learn something new every day. I was about to go to the doctor because I was like, bro, am I just like cooked? Like, you know? So yeah, but now I'm better. But yes, based on my symptoms. You know what gave it away? My lymph node was swelling. I'm like, nah, my body's fighting something, bro. I can't just like, you know. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now, but god damn, bro. I've never been like, I don't know, like KO'd like this. I feel like I got KO'd or something, man. It's crazy. So I just went to the club. I didn't go to the club. I had friends over for Labor Day, and then I had my parents visiting, and they were on EST, so they kept waking me up, so I didn't sleep for 3 days well. Honestly, I didn't even sleep the day before because I was cleaning up everything. So basically, it was just a lot for my body to go through, you know? That's what's up. You feel me, bro? But yeah, you know, that is what it is. Always on the grind. Ayo, true. I gotta be, bro. That's the only answer to your problems. When is New World out? Well, it's officially teaser season. Today's a teaser. Today's video is a teaser. I may or may not be involved in some. I guess I can tell y'all. I'm gonna be involved in some exclusive teasers. Stay tuned. I don't know when mine is. That's all I can say, I guess. So I can't tell you when to be excited. Just to be excited, you know? That's the truth. My man said no date, though. Well, if it's teasers this week, or next week, or whatever time frame, then you have some sort of date. But not really, you know what I'm saying? I would specify, but I simply do not know. So, but I'm gonna just say that I may or may not be involved, you know? I may or may not be, you know? That video's, I feel like that, the video where whenever I get a spoiler, that video just starts a generational run of videos, bro. About to go crazy. Oh, you got me into balance school, I'm in love. It's not bad, is it? Bro, it's kind of growing on me too. I think there's a lot of like late game utility that I'm excited for. Now that we're in Arc 2, right? Just so y'all are aware, it's going to be a long stream, the next Diagos Elite stream. So, that's what's up. Stay tuned for it. You can be reasonably assume that test run will be a week after week of content creator vids. Is that reasonable? Did they do that with Selenopolis, though? Because I don't think so, right? I think the last time they did that was Spring Update. Because I remember because I was the first one. I was very excited about it. I don't know if y'all were there. That was pretty cool, dude. I think that's when that month was a very good month. That was honestly, earlier this year, that might have been the only month that I could remark on and say it was actually a good month, bro. Selenopolis was 2 weeks before. Bro, that is crazy. So y'all are speculating on Test Realm. Let's say theoretically, 2 weeks from now is teaser season, or next week is teaser season. You're saying 2 weeks after that? So 3 to 4 weeks for Test Realm launch? That would add up. Based on that contest that they did, that would add up. A little Darkmoor contest. Do they plan on updating us on, are there going to be more winners? They just decided? I don't know. Mild illness is the worst. Yeah, dude, like by now, I'd be exhausted. Like 2 hours, 40 minutes. Like right now, I want to keep going, you know? But like all of last week, the week before, I was like beyond, like I was like ending stream by now pretty much, right? So I'm trying to not do that, you know? I do need to start earlier still, but that's because I've been sleeping in. I've actually been resting this week, and it's been nice, bro. It's been nice. I mean, y'all can probably tell. I think last week, I don't know, maybe you couldn't, I don't know, maybe I'm not. Some people wear illness on their face, you know, man? Some people just wear it on their face out here, so that's not, you know, I don't be doing all that. I feel like I don't wear it like that, you know? Just got to level 150 for the first time. Is it worth to farm the gear? I think it could be worth it. What is that, Merciless gear? I think Merciless gear is not that bad. I'd say the worst gear is probably Aeon gear. I would just skip it. Unless they audited it. I don't know. Darkmoor started. They aren't going to make that contest more than a month, right? I don't know, man. I mean, speculate away. I don't have the answers. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm hiding something. Maybe I know it all. Or maybe I'm just saying that to make y'all think that I know it, but I don't. I'm just saying. It could be anything at this point, bro. Guys, I feel like we need some revenge. Revenge! What I get? Oh, I got a fire mastery death. Yeah, this is revenge, if you think about it. But not the type that, I don't know. Guys, this is a hard, I feel like I'm scared now. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's get an ice pit. Do that. It's a good hand. I'm gonna steal right away. I think we have to do it. We don't have a choice, my boy. I think save the trap aura for when you have pips. Which honestly is not right now. So what, are we gonna weakness wanted? Because they're doing some arch mastery things. I think I'm warmed up now. So hopefully this goes better. A blade. Interesting. I don't get the point of that, but I think just wand just to do it, right? They're running fire mastery, so they don't need fire pips to do stuff. It is a little crazy. In my opinion, a little too crazy, bro. I don't want that. Life pip for this. Could I steal another pip? I could. But I'd have to really use my new pips better. Which I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it like that. What is that? That is an early bubble, dude. That is an early ass bubble. I think you got a weakness. Right? Do I just send scales whenever they give it to me? Like, I'm not opposed to it, but it's a little crazy. I'll do that if they blade a lot. But I almost kind of... Yeah, it's not a bad idea. What is that, a weakness? It's got to be, right? So now what do I do? I literally have nothing. Oh. Well, I could wait. And do that. Yeah, maybe get a balance pip. If I do the... I don't want to swap a weakness now. I'll just do that. I don't know. Kind of a weird one, but... I have two of them in my hand. I could have braced. I don't think brace was the move. Was that dumb? If they poison... Now I got a brace. Right? They didn't even do it. They didn't do any anti-aura. Oh, dude. Gaze is amazing. So here's what I'm going to do. Right? I'm going to swap a weakness over and break two of them. So Scarab is beautiful. Right? That's like the one card that you can always rely on. And that way we didn't waste anything. Right? So I think get an ice pit. And then what? I think just do that. I feel like that's right. That's too good of a move not to do. Right, that's literally going to swap a headless weakness and break two weaknesses. There's no way that's not my best move. That's way too high value for me not to do it. And now I'm at least threatening a scales. Right? A gaze is better, though. I guess that's not bad. You have some good moves. You just got to use your pips. Ideally, you want a scales, though. Okay, they're not going to let you. That's fine. So, while they have a weakness, am I going to scales and get a life pit? Maybe I could trap aura out of that. Yeah. I think trap aura. Trap aura would not have been good here because I wouldn't have gained any pips. I'm just going to take the damage, I guess. This isn't even good. This isn't even like... This isn't the type of scales that wins you games, bro. It doesn't win you games out here. I need gaze. Gaze wins you games. I want 1,000 even with a block and a brace, though. Complaining about 1,000 damage on 5 pips. Crazy. Into a brace. Actually wild, bro. I like that they have a weakness. Okay. Now what? Do I want to... I could samurai if I'm that worried, but they're going to just pyre dragon, right? So would I ever want to do that? I think that is better. You have a lot of aura stuff that you could do. What are they doing? What is that? I don't understand that move. They're just burning their pips. I'll trap aura. If they poison, I'd brace. And then I have full pips, I'll samurai. All of that is easy, right? And that does do more than a scales through a weakness because of their bubble. So it's actually, they're not losing. But I think, yeah, let's do that first. Maybe we can get a little bit more. I don't know. Well, yeah, you're clearly at full pip, so Gaze is just better than Dark Surge most of the time. I think not pulling Gaze will be a real problem. I'm kind of going crazy with these auras, y'all. Well, let's send a hit. I think I have to, right? But what? I'm just giving them a good Pyro Dragon. So Gaze was the only good move here. I either do this or I'm doing nothing. Right, so gotta do it. If I have a Trap Aura and I have a hit, I should hit. But they can hit through my shield and use their blade. So I don't even know if it's in my favor because they have a Fire Mastery, bro. So what do I even do? I don't need that. That would be good. Nah, it's not that good. I could Steel Pip or Brace here, depending on what they do. The Pyro Dragon, right? So I lose. They're just playing He Don't Got It. They're Marshall, right? Oh, Marshall's playing He Don't Got It with Gaze, with a Death Bubble and a Trap Aura. That is a yikes. That is a yikes for me. Okay. That's a very annoying move, obviously. That's just so much damage that if I had a bubble out, the Samurai would have even been better too. There's just so many things wrong with that. I think Brace is all you got, actually. Right? And if they Monster Mash, you should be able to either wand or do something else. I don't know. Finally, dude. Oh, I could clear weaknesses and turn them into 15s and hit. There's a new spell. I have it. Which I think is crazy to pack, but I do have it. Oh, okay. Wow, they just don't care. At least, yeah, I think I lose, by the way. I think Pyro Dragon is just too good. And this is also just too good, right? I think Death is broken. How did this happen? It happened like overnight, dude. I can't do that type of damage back. I needed to Gaze earlier and I just didn't do it. I mean, we'll go for this, right? I'm 3,000 behind, but at least we got bubble control and they don't have like shads, right? So that part is kind of good actually. But I should have done this ages ago, dude. Does it matter though if I can at least catch up with a couple of these, maybe? I think that Pyro Dragon, I'm glad I didn't Dark Pact though, imagine I Dark Pacted the weakness off so to make this better. They would have Skeletal Dragon, it would have all been gone. How am I supposed to do all the damage that they're ahead by? Like that should be a good move. But I've already, it's so late that it's like barely good now. I could steal a Pip again. Okay. I kind of feel like you need to Gaze again. At some point. Like if that's a bubble, you gotta. Yeah, dude, I think steal a Pip. And that's all you can do. Is a Trap Aura gone? Why don't we just steal a Pip, get rid of this? I like this a lot. I don't know if it's good or not, but I want to use it. If they weakness, I can dilute it. Which is weird, but I thought I'd do something new today. I don't know, maybe the difference between winning and losing through a weakness. I couldn't tell y'all, man. As good as these are, I mean, they're good. If I can get a Gaze, it's really good, so. I think you just gotta go for it right now. Samurai, right? Samurai, get another balance Pip. There's literally no other move. Because they're what? About 1,800 ahead right now. I need to Gaze to come back. So I gotta pull for... I have a lot of Gazes. Bop! So it's an even game, but now they just Pyro Dragon and win again. Or they're winning again, you know? But you know what? It's not clear cut. It's not that clear cut. Right, I mean, if I do that again, they're actually definitely lower. But I think Rebrace is better, like a lot better. Because of Pyro Dragon. Yeah, let's go for it. Rebrace. If they Pyro Dragon, you just Samurai again. But Gaze is also still the best move. Maybe do that. Do this, right? The Pips, they run Fire Mastery. So that's like the cheesy nonsense that makes depth ridiculous. So it's a problem, bro. I'm pulling all of these, but I don't think I want them over a Gaze, dude. Like, I don't mind Trap Oring, but they're gonna poison. So I'd rather bubble here, but then they're gonna hit and bubble. So no matter what, I don't have a good move. I'll brace over their thing, I guess, but... So I guess this is just the best way to do something. But a poison and I have to brace isn't really in my favor like that. Maybe they'll shield. I don't know why they would. Just a very bad idea here. There's no way this isn't a poison, by the way. Yeah. So now I gotta rebrace, otherwise I'm cooked. And then by then, if I don't pull Gaze, I don't think it's possible to win. I knew this was coming, though. But, you know. I like the hand, other than the lack of Gaze, though. And we do have bubble, at least. After you do this, you got a bubble. Is it at least an even game? Somewhat? Not really. And they're winning. By a good bit, actually. This is... I know what this is. Oh. I did not know what this was. Never mind. Okay. You have to bubble. Should I try to combine a chameleon with a trap orb? It's not like the worst idea, right? Those are so weak that I can't even do anything about them either. I think you have to get rid of that. Do this. Let's bubble first. See what happens. There's a chance you get Gaze twice and come back. Which I should pull it all at once if you ask me, right? That's a good move. I'm hoping. Nope. That was a bad thing to bank on, I think. It's a good move, but... I think you gotta get rid of a Brace, too. You can discard those. I think they're all useless. If I can keep bubble, it's perfect. Let's see what they do. What, they have nothing? What is that? They're playing He Don't Got It, bro. They waited all that time to do a main deck card that I have a perfect counter to if I just have it. Are we for real? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it, bro. I'm sorry. I don't get that move whatsoever. I have to do this, though, right? Otherwise, I have nothing. They've just played He Don't Got It with Gaze the whole time. That would just win me the game. Like, it's all I need. It's not like the weakness matters like that. Last time they had a Brace and it was still a good move. This is crazy. Okay, well, that's good at least. We did something. Oh my god. Alright. We'll have to hit and trap Aura, I think. I think that's literally all we got. It's a 6-pip hit. So do that. Maybe this will hit death. Yeah, dude, I either pull Gaze or this is never gonna win. Maybe this hits death by some miracle, but that's just luck-based. That's just literally luck. I don't know if that's worth it like that. I'm just combining things, bro. Yeah, it hit fire. Unfortunate. I wish there was a fire bubble out. I mean, that will do a decent bit, though, right? 1,000, and I have a trap aura, but I need a Gaze. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Like... I mean, that's good. Don't get me wrong. Like, that is a good move. It will do a lot, but it's not enough to win me the game. I need Gaze because I'm sitting on Shad so hard. Like, there is no way around this, bro. And now we got to rebrace because they got rid of that, right? We have to rebrace. But y'all see the issue, right? Without Gaze, I'm just sitting on Shads and they're just going to die, but I can't do anything about it in time. That's a hit and brace, so you got to keep it. And frankly, Steel Pip might be your next move, right? So I gotta do this, and then I gotta hit Embrace if they trap Aura. But then you still need to gaze. That's the only move the whole time. Still not pulling it. Crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, I think they know that I don't have gaze, because they're ignoring it over and over again. I can't be the only one who sees this, right? I think it's like kind of obvious they know I don't have gaze. Because they're leaving themselves open over and over again to the same move. Yeah, this is very sus, dude. I'm telling y'all, it's always the high-ranked players that do moves that are, like, low rank. Finally, let me guess, now there's no bubble. There will be, like, a weird pause. 20 seconds. Let's see what he has. And then there won't be a bubble. If there's at least a bubble, I'll at least be happy. No, right? Of course. Nah, this is sus. This is so sus. Oh, hell no. That is really sus, dude. I'm not making it up for them. Guys, we can hit through the weakness at least. Should I try? I've never really done this, but I think it's worth it. I can, like, dilute the weakness or something. But I think they're just watching stream, by the way. We could do that and turn it into a 15 and hit through it. And they shouldn't be able to kill yet. I've never done this. But I feel like this is weird, the way they played this. If I'm being honest, bro. But I'll do it. That turns to a 15. I've never done this. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Hey! Bada bop boom. Pow! Oh! Wait, that was kind of gas. Wait, that was actually gas. What the hell? Why was that so good? I can still win. I have this and this and that. And they can't two-shot me. Can they? I don't think they could two-shot me. If they could, though, I mean, maybe I steal a Pip just to make sure they can't. Because the best move that they have... I think you have to steal a Pip. So that they can't Skeletal Dragon. And maybe we can kill out of that. I don't even know anymore. I might need to Chameleon, but then what? Chameleon into what, dude? If I just gazed earlier, they were cooked. Like, beyond regular cooked, bro. But just say that. I think they're just gonna hit. Honestly, that's only bad if they can Pyro Dragon out of it and kill me with it. Does that do it, though? Because if not, all we need is to what? I think they barely win, dude. These kids are literally playing around the hand and barely winning. No, I lost. They could Pyro Dragon because Fire Mastery is a thing. And this doesn't kill. I just have to hope they don't have Pyro Dragon. That's all I can do. Right? That's the only move. If I shield or weakness, Pyro Dragon still kills. Like, that was such a hype moment, but I feel like they just stream sniped. So I, like, you know? That literally is so... It's like, oh, so close to killing. Because that does about 1,000. The bubble buffs it. It's so close, dude. Yeah, but they win with Pyro Dragon now. Even though I have the kill shot after I made a good move. This is so dumb and lame that Marshall's... I feel like this was a clear stream snipe. They only... This is a Pyro Dragon, right? They only didn't bubble when I had the gaze in hand. They kept giving me open gazes the whole game, dude. Sickening behavior. Sickening. This is what the highest ranked player... I know y'all saw it, right? I was saying the whole time, why are they giving me open gazes? So one open gaze I get when I have it in hand, they don't even bubble anymore. That's obscene. Yeah, that's actually crazy. I mean, yeah, these kids are just boosting, bro. I don't know what else to say at this point. They're barely winning. Look at the walk-up. Look how proud they are of cheating to win. Barely winning. I actually liked that card a lot, though. I thought, why not? If death is so good, I could hit through their weaknesses, but... It's just when they cheat, it doesn't work, right? On a good school, if they cheat, what do? It's unfortunate. That was, I think, a blatant stream snipe. You can literally go back in that match and see when they gave me gazes and when they didn't, and you would see exactly what I'm talking about. It's fine, bro. They want to do all that. I guarantee to you something fishy was there. Did the Wiz die? No, guys, I can take a day off, y'all. Y'all do that too much, man. You always assume the worst. Like, the VODs are up. Like, you can verify, bro. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm actually losing half of these games on the balance. I think there's some very crazy nonsense happening. You could trade the headless weakness with Scarab. It doesn't matter. I would have still died. to a Pyro Dragon because they have Fire Mastery and it does like 1,000. There was nothing I could do there to win. I needed to kill that turn and I couldn't. But considering how close that was, while they were probably stream sniping, like, what do you want me to do, bro? Y'all can tell me why they gave me 4 open gazes, or at least 3. But then the one time I had a gaze, they didn't change bubble. Y'all can tell me why, bro. Multiple times they bubbled when they didn't even have pips to hit out of it. Because I had a bubble out. 15 wouldn't have saved him. Yeah, it's just fine. It's whatever. I think that was just a blatant stream snipe. It's all good. That was literally, like, more blatant than usual, dude. Wait, but dude, that was so... Oh, my God. It's fine. I'll get another moment with that spell. One day, man. I've never gotten to use it. But when people cheat, you don't actually get to see the game for what it is. You just literally have to watch them boost in front of you, dude. Actually, silly, dude. That was so much more damage than I thought it would do. Through a Monster Mash weakness? Too bad you still basically do hit through a weakness, though. You know, dude. What's best pack for Storm Gear? You'll have to specify. Can you do Fire PP? I'll do all of them. For the culture, bro. For the culture. Yeah, next time I see them, I'll play like they're cheating so that at least we'll have a shot. I didn't think they were going to stream snipe, but I don't know. Sometimes you go win assuming, but that was a very obvious one. The round that gave it away to me was a round where they literally waited 20 seconds clearly to see whether I had bubble and then did a random hit and bubble. That was like the most obvious round ever, dude. They didn't even take that long earlier. Heard you were talking earlier about stuff you could do to up vid qual. I have a site if you're interested for small minor changes. That sounds like a scam. Am I dumb? A mock could have saved you? Maybe, but them not watching stream could have saved me if you really use that logic, right? I'm putting my foot down on that. That was such obvious cheating. Do you still ever use a card blocker? Nah, it's fine, bro. I already said earlier today that I don't care, but I think I shouldn't need to do all of that. Like, rank should not be worth any of this. I like the Dark Surge change. Oh, you think they're not going to do all these brain dead combos? I think the meta is going to be different for sure. I don't know for better or for worse, but, you know. That's up for the game. That's up for the game to decide, brother. You know. I think it'll be something we'll have to adapt to. And hopefully it won't be worse. I think that's kind of where I'm leaning, you know, man. Because people might not even use it. And then, I don't know how much of a change that is, you know. You gotta think big brain. You need an off-school hitting strategy for weakness spam. No, I liked my solution there. It's just guys, if I'd gazed and not sat on shads, they would have lost every time. They were clearly using some info that they didn't have. A Marshall would never play like that. Either that or they got to Marshall by playing badly. I don't get it at all. Like, that was a very poorly played game if you consider gaze as a spell. I just didn't pull it. And you can't wave universal weakness? What do you mean? I don't know. It's fine. There's nothing to read into that other than that people are desperate for rank, bro. I'm telling y'all. I know I don't have solid proof, but it's just so sus the way they played that. Gonna take some learning, but that's gonna be fun. AO true. Best packs for storm damage. For PvP or PvE, you know? See, for PvP, you're gonna want the Fairy Kai pack. For PvE, the robe is the motorist robe. And then there's like other things, you know? I don't know. But Fairy Kai and motorist are big for a lot of damage gear. Honestly, Reaver gear is just good for a lot of stuff, you know, man? I don't know. What's good, Charito? Welcome, welcome. Who in the world is texting me, bro? Oh, never mind. That was a dude that said, hey, I might not click on that link, my boy. I don't know. It sounds like a scam. Which fairy pack? It's 1 or 2. They're both good. Won't PvE be good again if you can't surge and counter? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I hope not. You know, it would be so nice if that garbage wasn't in the game. Like, just make it so that you can't just stack up past a certain point. Like, maybe past 3 even. I think that's fine. That way, if you're gonna one-shot someone, you gotta do it with an actual gambit. Not with, like, a base hit that you're just, like, brain-dead spamming. At least there's some counterplay. Or at least you hit into the hit. That would be nice, you know? That's too practical of a solution, so you'll never see Wiz doing that, chat. Guys, I think I got one more in me. That one actually put me off. That was, like, some pretty obvious cheating. I don't know what else to say. Like, they literally just played around the hand. Like, very, very openly. I don't get it, bro. You know, I think the Darkmoor update is needed. Because, like, it takes one game like that to make the vibe so bad. I don't know. You said, and the other dude that we lost to earlier literally admitted to cheating in chat. It's just crazy. They don't care anymore, dude. You said robe? Yeah, the PvE robe is in motorist. The Marleybone motorist, whatever. One more than pet. Wait, should I just make the pet? Hold up, let me knock you. Cause honestly, dude, it's that hour. It's like 11 p.m. on a Friday. These sweaty boosters. Hold up, chat. For the walkthrough, cause y'all wanted walkthrough content. I'm done peeving today. I'm done with it. We have made it all the way to making a double resist pet. I mean, this won't take that long, but I have my Shantas. Why not? I might be doing the Celestia stream very, very soon. As soon as I can do an early stream. It'll be like a 6 to 7 p.m. start at the latest, you know, man. So I don't know, we'll see. When people openly admit, you know, it's really bad. I still can't believe that dude came in. Yeah, that put me in a bad enough mood that I'd rather do this, honestly, bro. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, at least Q wasn't bad today. I think we had fun. We ranked up a little bit on a few characters, just not the balance. Guys, yeah, we're 200 away. It is still double pet XP. I mean, this isn't going to take that long, but I thought it'd be hype. Why not? That way, the PvP viewers, y'all are rewarded, especially if you watch both. If you don't watch both, then I don't know what to tell you. However, keep in mind, we can do another hatch, because I could redeem this, get a next hatch free elixir. I believe it works in the kiosk. And we might even be able to get all the way up to the energy elixir at some point. Maybe not today. But I wouldn't mind getting a pet hatch, because I do have a lot of gold now. So I don't know. Might be worth it, bro. Did I decide the new rules? I did. You guys will know about it. You know, wait, let's see what he gets, bro. This is a walkthrough pet, by the way. The one that we've worked so hard for. Let's just leave it at that. We've worked real hard for this. It's only 2 games. Oh, wait, dude, I don't even have energy to keep training. I mean, I could have done this at the beginning. 8 and 4, not bad. Is it better than this? Not with the dealer. We'll see if it oh, guys, this is a moment. This could be the make or break for surviving Arc 2. If we get a good pet here, we can start getting heals in. It would be really, really nice. But hopefully this is a sneak preview that y'all wanted. Res over damage? You think so? I agree, actually. I do agree. Yo, come on, man. Please. Don't do me dirty. That's all I ask. I'm begging. I'm begging right now. This is everything. Oh. Oh, that's hard. That's hard for me to get behind. Like, it's not bad, but for this not to fail, I would need to... This is just a full damage pet. Damn, I got excited. It looks better than it is, you know? Damn. You know what? The good news is, if I had more energy, I would have trained a little bit more, you know, dude? That guy stream snipe and said my pleasure. What, in the lobby or something? I'm sure they're bragging about it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, both of the people I called out today were pretty clear. Like, they're weird. Guys, I don't even think I'm gonna make another pet. I thought I'd have more energy. I could only do... I mean, I could. Wait, does it count for kiosks? Like, if I do this... Could I do... Does this count for kiosks? I could, right? I wasted the elixir last time. Maybe I should wait. Let me wait until I have more gold. Right? So I'll wait until the energy goes back up. I'll just get these numbers up. Right? Oh, I can't. Can I? Well... You could. You could do, like, a game. It's kind of weird, but... Let me just do that. This is a pet that I'm going to be using, right? Might as well. Might as well get 8. I can't believe I'm doing this, but, like, I'll do this and feed it a snack that it needs. It's what I've been... This is what I've been doing, by the way, but the numbers were not going up, dude. It works on the kiosk? Okay. So, y'all know what pet I'm working with, you know? By the way, I do this one because the other one for Will... Oh my god. The other one for the talent that I want, it's too hard for me. It's like the cannon game. Way too difficult, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, look at that. Y'all seeing that? I know y'all didn't know this about me, but I'm actually like a W key warrior in this. Buy mega snack packs. Cannon game's so easy. But the wind, bro. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? The wind changes. Like, so I don't really get how I'm supposed to... This pure skills, right? Like, this is like, literally, like, I've done this, bro. I do this, bro. So, yeah, I am gonna make a kiosk pet. You have a hidden talent? Maybe I do, honestly. Because, like, I feel like not everyone could do this, you know? Like, you gotta, like, see the path, you know? Like, y'all saw that? I know y'all impressed. I know y'all impressed in that. It's crazy. I just wanted to do that in case the balance dealer on this went up. Or, I guess, held, both of them. Which one can I do for a lot of... The King Banana? Well, I guess King Banana, yeah. I'll take that, bro. I'll take that. This is about to get up. I guess at this point, it makes sense to get this all the way up to Epic, right? It could get Balance Giver. And at that point, all I got... Should I hatch these two together? Low-key, not a bad idea. And then get Fairy in? You know, dude? I don't know. Maybe. This gives 111 and 8 dealer now. The health went up a little bit. And it's 10 proof. I mean, it was 10 proof before, I think. You know what? That's progress. A little segment for the walkthrough enjoyers. Y'all, I'm going to call it a day. I'll do more. But that last game was clearly stupid. And frankly, we had too many non-stupid games for me to keep going. I owe it to myself. You know? So hopefully y'all, you know, understand. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Should I do Die Equals Elite Celestia? Maybe. I have no idea. I feel like Saturday's not normally the day I'll do it. I think I'll do it on Sunday. I might do a long stream on Sunday. So I don't know. It's either going to be tomorrow or Sunday. Maybe I'll do 2 streams. You know, you look angry. Well, I'm not angry. Today's been a good day. Honestly, Risky went crazy with the subs. I'm happy. I'm going to call it, y'all. Thank you for the love. Stay awesome. See y'all soon.